time you got to the meeting.
Me? Yeah.
All right, we'll call to order the Banner County Board of Equalization, August 4th at 8:32. Roll call, please.
Don?
Present.
Robin?
Here.
Leif?
Present.
Item 3, the Nebraska Open Meetings Act. Copy of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act is posted by the back door of the courtroom. Consent agenda items.
Motion to approve consent agenda. Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve the consent agenda items. Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Don?
Yes.
Robin?
Yes.
Leif?
Yes.
Items of business before the board. We have none. Item 6, public comments. Banner County Board of Equalization will receive public comments on items discussed at this meeting or suggestions for items of discussion at a future Banner County Board of Equalization meeting. Board will not act and or respond to comments presented on this date. You will have 3 minutes after stating your name and address for the public record. Do we have any public comments for the Banner County Board of Equalization? Good morning. Are you too good to adjourn?
I would adjourn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Banner County Board of Equalization adjourns 8:34. A 2-minute meeting. Let me get this, Katie. Morning, Bob.
Morning.
Try to find your space, but here you go.
Got it. Okay.
Goes to go.
Okay. And then I also got in the. I assume what's got to be turned as a claim.
Must be, yeah.
Cause something Mark ordered and it came in.
Okay.
Was the meeting minutes up to you?
Yeah, I can do that. That other piece, I don't know where, I know it goes to Kathy, but I don't know what she does with it.
That's what I was gonna say. I asked that of Mark and he goes, I don't know.
Yeah, he always handed it to Kathy, so. And then this is all the last
Yeah.
item.
What?
The last item. Good job. You need to correct that to what I actually said. And I believe it was you that said.
I'm fine with that, but if you have a correction onto it, add to it.
I like exactly what I said. It's imperative.
Robin, are you gonna start quickly? I just need to take a check to.
They're good ones.
Here.
Nico with a little O, we get really good stuff from there. Yeah.
Oh. So I have a question for you on who um, Candace Meredith, when she sent that back. Can we or can we not? Because it looks like we can, but it's not defined well.
Oh, no, I tagged Bob in that email to have him look at that as well, and I don't know if he had a chance to look at it or not.
But
Then
it looks like we can.
It looks like we can. Yeah.
But I'm not sure because it's not defined.
Yeah, and our budget guy, Caleb, deferred us to
Council.
NACO or, Department of Roads. And I did not contact Department of Roads. Because I guess the Department of Roads is the ones that kind of audit that.
Roads or transportation.
Transportation, sorry, transportation. So in answer to your question, I'm not sure.
Well, it isn't defined super well.
No, as with most of it. But remind us, we can ask Bob when we get to that point, because I tagged him in that email that Candace sent.
I mean, I don't see why we can't. If it's not defined, you're running in a undefined area and it meets the criteria for.
Well, what's the difference between, I mean, I know
Well,
state
what would
roads
the
are
difference?
highway, but.
What would
what's
the difference be between any of the?
It's a public.
It's a public space,
Right.
so I don't think it would be an issue, but.
Well, I don't either, but you know how that goes. We could get shot down.
Did you get everything pulled out? You need a loader up there?
No, I just, my help mutiny on me the other day.
Help me. That'll happen. Don't ask me about that. This is not the week for that.
It's Tuesday.
I got that one load out, which is pretty much cleans up all the brokens and dogs. I just gotta go get to
Work through those first.
good ones.
Did it make decent hay?
Not really bad.
Not bad.
We'll eat it.
I mean, for the year.
Hey, for the year, it's what it is.
Right.
Anything else look like it's coming out at all? I know that people have heard from the people at the church over here, but I'm not heard that problem. Beans or what, corn.
Well, the dryland crops are awful.
Yeah.
They're just awful this year. They're
Yeah.
probably the worst I've ever seen. But, yeah, not much we can do about it.
Yeah.
It's kind of out of, that's one of those things that's out of our control.
Some God's hands, yeah. You guys see what I've been doing up at the park?
Do what?
Have you been seeing what I've been doing up at the park? I've got a new campground, RV campground going in
Oh, good.
20 sites. So,
Do you think that'll be filled up
yeah,
pretty easy?
yeah, easily, yeah. It's a very, very much a shortage of RV sites, but with full hookup.
With the hookups.
They'll have electric and water, they won't have sewer in them. And they haven't, they didn't, I don't know why engineers didn't put a dump station in, but they did not. So they're so after their vehicles somewhere else
To dump.
yeah. Over in Lake Minotero or in down.
Just crack the valve and drive down the road.
Yeah. Yeah, go down the road and. But, yeah, it's, only thing I don't like is they didn't run stuff by me and the front, 7 pads they're 60 feet deep, so it'll take almost any size RV. But they 90-degree them, Baker, so it's 90-degree them straight to the park road. And it's not that wide, and there's, if you go north where the location.
Be challenging.
Yeah, they're gonna dump their truck or whatever over the, yeah, cause there's no barrier on that side, so, I mean, put in a guardrail.
Where's that at exactly?
You went to campground too, clearly, the second one up on the east side,
Okay.
it's on that footprint, so. It's taking that area, the front path will be right there where the old latrine was, the President Shower Building. Yeah. Anyway, should draw more people to your shop. Budget was probably 2.2 million. That's, wow. 8,000 yards, you could guard the road half.
To be there.
How are you today?
Good.
I got that. We're gonna have Don be the honorary camper the first when we open it.
Oh, there you go.
That system.
Didn't know you were into camping.
I don't know if he is or not.
Camp to Hampton all the time.
There you go.
Now it's just.
They call that glamping.
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 Lamping.
That's the only job I have right for the. I know you can do it, cause. Oh, I know.
I'm with the park, not for the park, but it's got something.
I know,
So I can't say I do a ribbon cutting for banners.
But I gotta figure out where that's at.
I can't help you on that one. I don't have it.
But I got all these ready.
Good morning,
Good
Kathy.
morning, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Ta-da.
Only recognize one of them, people say.
Then they go,
Thanks, Kathy.
No.
Yes, you're welcome.
But I want to let you know what I'm doing.
okay, cool.
Let them know if anything comes up, you know.
How's Pat?
Yes. The youth, they can send them, you can call me and see it.
Well, that's return for, not really, just in that, it's been going on up there.
Yeah.
We think, right? Yeah. A lot of dirt moving in and out, moving out right now.
So I'll do that.
Shoot. we
That's
can
just weird,
start
or because.
Whenever you're ready.
What do you think?
Yeah.
It's
8:45.
8:46.
New shower building.
No, I just submitted them.
Probably for the future, this one.
Shower.
How's that
I
happen?
think you'll be out of here about noon.
DSD.
Don't try that.
Look like, oh, no, it's still.
If not, I'm leaving.
Yeah, you're going
If not, then
I think just 10 or 11 o'clock.
that's even better.
Yeah, I'll get that first, sir.
Oh.
He's coming up there on the 6th.
We got closed. We got their equipment up there. I don't want anybody.
Yeah.
I think they're going to.
They lot.
Order the Banner County Board of Commissioners, Tuesday, August 4th at 8:47 a.m. Roll call, please.
John?
Present.
Robin?
Here.
Leif?
Present.
Item 3, Nebraska Open Meetings Act. A copy of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act is posted in the back of the courtroom by the entrance. Would one of you lead us in prayer?
Father, we just ask for your wisdom as we go about the business of the people of Banner County. Lord, help us to understand the things that we need to do and pay attention to. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
And the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approval of the agenda.
Motion to approve the agenda. Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the agenda. Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Don,
Yes.
Robin,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Item 7, approval of the minutes of July 21, 2026 meeting.
Move to approve the minutes of the July 21, 2026 meeting.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the minutes of the July 21st, 2026 meeting. Any further discussion? I had an issue with, under the items of business, discuss and make appointment for the county attorney, where I am quoted there. It's imperative that you quote me word for word on that, if that could be corrected. I'm good with the rest. Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Don,
Yes.
Robin,
No.
Lee,
I'll say no.
We correct those for the next meeting, please. Correspondence, press release template for final property tax and services, NACO. That's a big old. Does there any questions, discussion on that?
I do not. I didn't have any comments into it.
John, comments?
No.
Yeah. 2026 County Government Survey, NACO, the National Association of County Officials.
the survey I have, is it's quite a few pages and it's stapled. There's, push it back.
So are you wanting to do it, or you want us to do it? Or?
It's up to you guys.
Sign, did anybody sign it?
I don't know. It's in my packet.
No, because it's like a lot of pages. I guess, I don't see why we can't pull it out, but who wants to do it?
Be happy to.
Well, I can pull it out too. Think we got all the questions. You wanna do it, Dawn?
Sure.
I'll let you see. Item 9, public comments. The Banner County Board of Commissioners will receive public comments on items discussed at this meeting or suggestions for items of discussion at a future Banner County Board of Commissioners meeting. The board will not act and or respond to comments presented on this date. Please keep comments limited to 3 minutes. Do we have any public comments for the Banner County Board of Commissioners? Item 10, reports. Commissioner reports. Dawn.
I think the only thing I have, and we'll get started up on our regular meetings this month, did have some contact with the Air Force SATAF, and we probably need to work on our signing, and I relayed this to Eric and to Jay. Where our roads end and transition from public roads to private roads. If they're not marked, there's no way the average traveling public would have an idea that he's traveling on somebody's private road. And there was an issue, and it was resolved.
With the Air Force and a private road?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You know, it's hard to tell sometimes when you drive down the road where the public part of that ends. My suggestion, I think I relayed this to Eric and to Jay, is that we get some signs up saying end of road, however many feet, and a private road sign. Because there's no way to tell. I'm not even sure I know where some of them end and start. And they were very apologetic, said the landowner had every right to be upset about him traveling on his road. They worked the deal out.
Good.
It's all good, so. But there's, again, if you don't have any signage at the end of the public road when it transits, there's no way you could expect a private person to know that's not a public road, especially if it looks like a public road. So, and those will be ongoing. I mean, we've got probably 7 to 10 years of this project. This isn't the first time, it probably won't be the last, and sometimes people don't pay attention to signs. But if the sign's there, the county's off the hook. So. I don't think I have anything else at this point.
Good with Don?
I am.
My report with the emergency management met yesterday. Basically just routine stuff. Some of the discussion, get input from Tim, if he's here. They're discussing a year-round warning siren test in Scottsbluff County to include Banner County. This would be monthly instead of yearly. Just put out there, we'll kind of get a feel of if the county wants to do that monthly or not, and decide at our next meeting in October. Quarterly billing, that went out. Just so I don't forget to say it, emergency management billed out for this quarter, and we're waiting for a grant to come through. If and when this grant comes through, there'll be a refund to the county. So I just need to let you two know when that refund comes in, it'll go back into general. And if the emergency management runs short come May or June, just to kind of watch that next year. One in 6 year. Usually we do the 1 in 6 in June. Is that coming around? Do we need to start scheduling our 1 in 6 year here?
Last year, yeah, we can start it. We did it really late last year.
Okay.
So, I mean, we can do it whenever.
Usually it's done.
I'll get it started and we'll, get it on the agenda.
Yeah, get with Katie and schedule the hearing notices and all that.
Yep. I'll
Stuff.
get that going.
Thank you, Eric.
Yep.
Budget, we're gonna talk about that later. I have been in touch with, Mr. Johnson on the big meeting on the 29th of this month. I also had a question for the grievance committee. Mark was on the grievance committee. We need to reappoint someone to take his position in that. Does that have to be an agenda item, Bob, or
I
can?
think so, to be correct on the open meetings law.
Okay. Would you put that on our agenda, please, for next time, Katie, is to appoint a grievance committee member to take Mark's place? I think that's all I got, unless you guys have anything else for me.
And our budget workshop set for the 31st, is that? Because I thought I heard you say 29th, which is Sunday.
Oh, yeah, no, we're not doing it on Sunday, sorry. End of August.
Actually, it's Saturday, sorry.
Let me dig out my life here.
I just
What'd you
don't want to
have?
have the wrong date in.
I have the 31st.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, that budget workshop all day or on August 31st. Oh. Thanks, Don.
Yep.
That's all I got, unless you two got something for me. All right, Leif.
My regular meetings will start back up this month. Beyond that, I haven't had a lot of other correspondence. I have had a couple phone calls and or emails from members of the public that are concerned about various road issues in the county, from some of them being a lack of maintenance or lack of getting done. I have also had a request about possibly lowering the speed limit in the town of Harrisburg and what that would look like from an enforcement issue.
Which part?
Some of the side streets in Harrisburg.
Already 25, how would you wanna go?
It was suggested at 20. Are they enforceable at 25?
Yeah, they're enforceable.
Enforceable?
But it's, that's considered, we could, they're still counting because we don't really have a residential area.
I understand that. That's the issue. That's what I'm bringing up. So if there's something with that we need to work on too, or
That's why we put the 25 mile an hour unless otherwise posted.
unless I'm right. That was a few years ago we did that, but
What's our school zone? Is it
20
20?
or 15. It's 15. 15 or 20, I can't.
I think it's 15.
I think it's 15.
so that's really that's what I've got. And I've relayed a lot of this already to either Jay or to Eric when we had a discussion, so.
Anything for Leif, Don?
Nope.
Good, Leif?
I am.
Item 11, items of business before the board, Banner County Veterans Memorial Update, Brad Van Pelt. Brad. It looks great.
I'll relay what little I know about it, and maybe Brad will show up. We can visit with him later. I think he's looking for a dedication day. So be thinking about whether we want to do that.
That's what I was talking
Yeah.
about. That, to set up something out in front, and, I was discussing for him to look at the one west of the Scottsbluff County Administration Building. Not as big, but something similar. I thought that was kind of cool, but
Is that like a ceremony?
I was approached if I'd contribute, and I said yes.
Were we gonna move the flagpole?
Yes.
Yeah.
And whether we can get that done before is that something the road department can tackle, or is that something we need to hire somebody to do?
I don't know, I haven't looked at it, I'm sure we can tackle it, I mean, I don't know where it's set in right now. So I don't know if we try to pull it out, and if it's rusted off, and we break it, do we need to buy a new flagpole? I can't answer any of that, I haven't looked at it.
My thought would be to buy the new base that you bury in the concrete, and bring it,
Yep, that'd be
something in to just move it over.
I think that's
at
something
least
we
to
can
start.
handle.
I know you might be able to handle it, but I think that would probably, in my opinion, would be something that would be better suited to hire done.
Okay.
And the reason being is, we're working hard to maintain our roads, and we are a limited crew, and I don't know that they necessarily need that on their scope.
And
That, in my opinion.
like I suggested, I'm willing to contribute some money, and that's what I was talking to other people with, to put our veterans' names on there. There's something to put on there.
Brad might have a suggestion on who to get
Yeah.
to move the flagpole, maybe?
That'd be great.
Do we wanna maybe kind of leave this open in case Brad comes?
Yeah, that's what I would do, in case he's just late. But I think that's primarily what he wants to know. And I think we can think about, if he doesn't come, we'll think about that in the back of our minds and talk about the next meeting. Give him a recommendation. I really don't care. I mean, I don't know that he wants to wait till Veterans Day, but
Okay, so we'll just table this till
yeah,
potentially later.
works for me.
Banner County Public School calendar donation. I don't think we did this last year, did we?
Nope,
Thoughts on this year?
nope.
We haven't done it for a couple of years, have we?
It's,
I don't think we've ever done it since I've been here. Thoughts, Leif?
I'm, good with not doing it.
Right. No action. Annual certification of program compliance and signing resolution with the Nebraska Board of Public Roads Classifications and Standards, Department of Transportation. I think this is just routine, isn't it?
mhm.
This resolution 2617, Katie, is that right?
Yep, that would be the next one.
Do one of you want to read it? You want me to read it?
I'll read it.
All right.
Resolution 26-17, signing of the county annual certification program compliance for 2026. Whereas Nebraska State Statute Section 39-2115, 39-2119, 39-2120, 39-2121, and 39-21 or 2510-2 requires annual certification of program compliance to the Nebraska Board of Public Road Classification and Standards, and whereas Nebraska State Statute Section 39-2120 also requires that annual certification of program compliance by each county shall be signed by the county board chairperson and shall include the resolution of the governing body of the county authorizing the signing of the certification. Be it resolved that the county board chairperson of Banner County is hereby authorized to sign the county annual certification of program compliance adopted this 4th day of August, 2026 at Harrisburg, Nebraska.
Is that your motion?
That's my motion.
Second,
It's been moved and seconded to adopt resolution 2617 as read. Any further discussion?
nope.
Good, Lynn, good. Roll call vote, please.
John,
Yes,
Robin,
Yes.
Leif,
Yes.
Discuss and approval of chip seal parking lot. Eric. Let's see there. Morning.
So on the chip seal, right now, everybody that I have called has left town, is not coming back for the rest of the year. We have one candidate, to do the project. So everybody else is wanting to do it next year, and I have a couple people that won't even give me a bid. So, the only thing I can say is the recommendation that I have is the people that Leif and I have just talked to. I don't have the information in front of me, but as of right now, they're the only candidates that we have to do the chip seal project.
Who's that?
I don't have it in front of me. Leif, do you remember by chance?
I'm thinking.
Sorry. My notes are in my other book. But can we have it for you next week or in 2 weeks for the next meeting? Because the only question I have is I got an email into Jody Gibson about if we can use our funds there since it's county road, county property. I I didn't get a clarification on what funds.
It's not defined very well. I read that as well.
Yeah.
Yep, so I don't wanna, set into a program that we are short on funds if we don't do it the correct way. So, can we move this to the next meeting so I can get some more clarification on everything?
Sure, as long as the
They'll
companies.
wait on that? I thought we had to,
Yeah, I thought
we
it was
wanted
fairly time
someplace to dump
sensitive
this like now.
For what, the other company?
for the company that has put the bid in, the 37,500.
Okay, so if we go ahead and do that, that's fine. I'm perfectly fine, whoever does it, cause right now I can't find anybody. I've called from South Dakota to North Dakota to
So
Iowa.
this covers,
This company's from, Fort Collins, Colorado.
right,
Yes.
So, and if we have the funds, to do it, I would say if they can do it right away, since they're in town, let's get it done.
Bob,
There's,
do you have any input on the, funds for that? Can we use, we were thinking about, and correct me if I'm wrong, Eric, gotta find it here.
Kyle
Road
Ward,
bridge by-
Kyle Ward is the contact.
okay. Can you
What was the
resend
name of
that
the
to me?
fund?
It'd be the highway buyback, or a highway,
Road and bridge
road and bridge.
Bridge buyback fund. We're wanting to pull it out of that, but we're not sure if we can. Do you have any knowledge on that kind of thing?
Well, at this point, why don't we make the motion to do that, subject to confirmation?
Can do that. Thoughts on that?
So just in case it doesn't, do we have someplace we can put take 37? I know we're doing the budget. I mean, can we move 37? I know on the road side we can, right? But can we use the road budget in that?
It's J&M Construction. I don't mean to interrupt.
Thank you.
I have the email right here that you sent.
Yep, and the bid is 37,500, and that is significantly less than what it was a year ago.
Yep. I agree with that 100%.
This parking lot's been something that we've been trying to fix since.
So would that fall under, buildings and grounds? Does that fall under highway, road?
Roads, I would say.
Preferably,
I would say probably roads.
preferably roads.
Yes.
And we could do like Bob said, and subject to, and then we look at your budget later in the meeting, so.
Right, we can look at it later on and we can move that money into that. I think we'll have enough to, make that happen. Because I have a sinking fund that I would like would cover that whole program that I have in the budget.
Okay,
Does that make sense, I guess?
yes.
So it would already be there anyhow for the budget?
This is the cheapest fix I've seen on the parking
By
lot
far.
thus
Is
far.
there a time frame on this that we're,
This is fairly time sensitive, so when Kyle called me,
okay, but are we talking about in less than 2 weeks?
yes, because
Then
I
I
already
think-
put him off till this week, so I would like to get him some confirmation that we either move forward or we don't.
Well, that's where, when I said a little bit ago, subject to
Subject
that,
to,
we could say, if that is not, subject available, then we take it out of
out of another.
other.
Yeah, other road bid,
You see
yeah.
my thought?
I do, I agree.
That way, one way or the other should
It's
cover,
covered, that way we're covered.
right?
I agree.
Yeah, cause we'll have the money. I set it aside anyways.
Okay.
I didn't even know that.
You didn't even know this
I
was
didn't even know that,
happening,
but I
here it
already
is.
set it
All right,
aside.
Perfect.
So there'll be money there, cause I already set it aside, willing that we can put it in there, right, but it's already set aside.
Okay,
So, yes, and like right now, I can't, everybody is pulled out of Scottsbluff area, I can't get anybody else to contact, to come out, they won't even come out and put bids in.
yeah, I ran into that 2 years ago. Had
So,
a real hard time getting somebody to,
yep, if we have an opportunity for a price cheaper than what we've had in the past, I probably would hold off. That'd be my recommendation.
So how many square feet's in that park?
I'd have to remeasure it.
I can't answer that either. That's been a couple years ago. This guy called me back and said, hey, this is, you were interested in doing this a year ago. We have extra aggregate and extra supplies that we're sitting on, and if you want to do this project, this is what it will cost you. And it's, if memory serves me correct, it was $60,000 2 years ago, and now we're at 37.5, so it's
This is
just,
70.
it was 60-some thousand.
Yeah.
And this would be a 10-year repair.
Roughly, yeah, we'd get 8 to 10 years out of it before,
Yep.
maybe longer. Maybe longer.
The amount of traffic that sits in there, I think it would at least be 10 years, 7 to 10 minimum. Okay,
I would agree.
okay. And I can measure that this afternoon with the wheel. I can
Well, if
measure it.
that guy measured it to put it in a bid,
Well, yeah, he's
1670
already
or whatever it was, he knows the figures.
He has the
Right.
figures, yes. Kyle Ward has the figures.
got, so, yeah, like I say, I've tried multiple people, like, they basically said their season's over for out here.
Right. Not surprised. Like I say, it was an issue. Even when they were paving out here, we couldn't get them to come in and we tried.
So, because the company that was in Scottsbluff, Midwest Chip Seal, they're out of Iowa, and they were in Scottsbluff, and they're gone.
They're out.
Yeah, so,
Well, it's below the $50,000, $50,000 formal,
isn't it 70 now?
70 now.
I think it's 70. So, I mean, I think we're okay. We just have to use the funds that I put away for something else, just in case.
The way, if you put the motion right, it could be the first one, and otherwise, it goes to your road.
Yep, and that's fine, absolutely.
That
So
way-
we're covered either
That
way.
way, yeah, that's where I'm saying, cover either way.
Yep.
I make a motion to approve the chip seal of the parking lot, using funds from the Road and Bridge Fund, providing that's available. If it's not available, we will take that out of a sinking fund on the road department.
Going with this JM construction.
Going with JM Construction for $37,500.
We don't have a sinking fund.
Well, we don't have, so the
We
sinking
have a
fund-
motion on the floor. Hold on just a second.
Second.
Okay, sorry.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the J&M construction quote for $37,500 to redo the parking lot, subject to funds coming from road and bridges buyback funds. Otherwise, it will come from a road sinking fund. Any further discussion? Okay, Rick, sorry.
Okay, sorry. The discussion I have is technically there's no sinking fund yet. You guys have to approve it. So you're voting on a fund that you guys haven't even approved yet.
True.
How about just road fund?
Road
You want
fund.
to amend your motion?
I'll amend my motion to say just road fund.
Are you good with
I'll
it?
take it.
I can see you thinking. You're good with the amendment, Don?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Amendment, or motion is amended as stated. Any further discussion? Thank you.
Good point.
Roll call vote, please.
Don,
Yes.
Robin,
Yes.
Leif,
Yes.
Discuss assessor position. I felt we need to make not a move today, but we need to consider where we're going with this so that we can have a direction the next meeting, I guess, to say, because I believe Casey's last day is the 21st. So I guess I just wanted thoughts and input, what you two were thinking on this. And we can move forward on the 18th.
Okay.
What did you say was on the 21st?
We have a deputy
Casey,
assessor.
the assessor, her last day is the 21st.
Oh, yes, and I talked to Don why we need to approach that subject because of current Turk appeal. Because we will need to have an assessor in place for that Turk appeal.
Are you currently our deputy?
Yeah.
So you've been sworn in and carry the deputy title?
And you have your license, correct?
And you're willing to take the job if we decide to.
Did you tell her condolences?
Yeah.
I guess I'm thinking on this Turk appeal.
I've already gone over that with Dawn. We've already, she and I have already discussed what's gonna happen,
Okay, okay.
so.
You know, it's, on the one hand, it's irrelevant what appeals we have to have an assessor.
That's right.
And how we deal with that moving forward is how we'll deal with it.
And you're willing, Taylor? Yeah. Okay. So do we want to just, put it on the next
I think we should put it on, sure. I think
agenda?
that's just fine.
The other choice besides, sorry, not to pick on her, but otherwise we'd have to have an interlocal agreement. Maybe with Scottsbluff County or whatever, to fill that position. We have to be doing something with that position.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do we have to take applications?
Pardon me?
Do we have to take applications?
No. It would be good, but but if we, at that situation, it'd be good to take applications. But you have to be a certified assessor.
Yep.
To even put in for an application.
Which I think there is one other one in the county.
Well,
But,
then you might want to put in, say, we're going to take applications. And the notice of the meeting say, please put in your application.
So it's your opinion that we don't have to advertise for it, that we don't have to take applications and,
Well, you technically don't, but it would be a good public appearance to do that.
I'm thinking on the best interest of the county, and this is not to discredit you, Taylor, at all.
Well,
Where we have this Turk hanging out there, an experienced assessor in the interim, through this.
well, that's why I was talking with her over, and we're going to submit a thing to the court to have a counsel appointed because of my conflict. And, but I've already went over that with Dawn.
Okay.
I think get applications, and kind of like we did the county attorney, that was a little bit more pressing, but get applications over the next couple weeks, put it on the agenda
Well,
for the 21st.
I would say that we would accept applications until, let's say our next meeting is the 18th, till the 14th.
That sounds good. That
Till,
sounds good.
If anybody's
Okay.
interested, I think we owe the public that duty.
well, where we have more than
That's-
one in the county,
I
that's,
think I think it's gonna be, because you do have to be a county resident in order to be the assessor. The county attorney is the only office
that one was just weird.
that allows you to be outside the county and you have to touch the county.
Right.
So I think, just as a matter of transparency.
So we'll accept applications until August 14th?
Yep.
August 14th at 4:30,
Noon.
Katie, is that when you
Noon.
close?
Noon, right. What time do you close Friday?
Oh, noon.
No,
Is that a Friday?
yeah,
Till noon.
Till noon on Friday, August 14th. We'll accept applications till then. And if you would send them to all three of us when you
Yeah.
receive them?
Yeah.
If you would.
And this is in a form of a motion to accept applications until then. And of course, you probably need to apply.
Yes, please.
I'm not trying to make it complicated, but I think this is the way you should do it.
In my opinion, if we didn't have anything hanging out there, problem solved, but
Yep. And we'll plan on doing, I guess, interviews on the 18th.
oh, we're gonna interview?
Well, if you have two applicants, you kind of need to interview, right? I mean, what's the point? If you're gonna take applicants, you have to actually talk. If we don't have any other applicants, we do not have to interview.
Or we just have them talk like we did the county attorney, or?
Yeah.
Or do we wanna give them questions like an interview?
No, I would,
Just have them speak?
Yep.
Okay, so when they apply, Katie, if you would ask them to be at our meeting on August 18th to speak to the board,
okay.
please. Go ahead on that topic.
So do we want Taylor then to take over as the Deb,
We'll decide that on the 18th.
but I mean, do we want her to take over interim until we have somebody?
We don't need to.
Oh, yeah, that's right,
Casey's
because
last
it's the
day's the
21st.
21st.
Got it. Yep, I'm with you.
So,
Okay.
yeah. Good on that topic?
Yeah, that was a motion.
That was a motion.
Yep.
Can we do that, Bob? Where it says discuss?
I can go ahead and take the motion.
Okay, sorry, Don, would you restate it? Sorry, in one like sentence.
That I don't know how we're gonna advertise it, but put it on the website, whatever. It'll be in the agenda for the next meeting. To accept applications for the assessor's position until noon on August 18th, or 14th. And then we'll interview any candidates that we have at the next meeting, which is the 18th.
And engage someone.
And engage an assessor, yeah.
That's your motion? Longer than I thought it was gonna be done. Got a second? I will second that. It's been moved and seconded to accept applications for the assessor position, correct me if I'm wrong. Accept applications for the assessor position until noon, August 14th, turned into the Banner County Clerk. And on the agenda for the 18th, we will interview and engage an assessor. Did I word that right?
I think that's actually just exactly how I said it.
Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Don,
Yes,
Robin,
Yes.
Leif,
Yep.
Engagement letter from Dana Cole and Company covering audit for June 30th, 2026.
so they have to do this annually is what they, because we contracted for 3 years with them. This is the second year.
Do you have a copy of this, Bob?
Yeah. Have I seen it before this? It's just a pattern engagement letter, in case you want to know.
Yep. You ready?
Ledger. Unless Leif has, do you have questions, Leif? Anything to say?
Motion to approve and have the chair sign the engagement letter for Dana Cole and Company for the audit, upcoming audit.
I will second it. It's been moved and seconded to authorize the chairperson to sign the engagement letter from Dana F. Cole and Company for the audit June 30th, 2026. Any further discussion? Did you have questions, Lowell?
I do. Didn't we sign a deal with this company to where this was an annual thing?
Yeah, this is just a process, lack of a better word. We get these every year after they're done with it. Basically, it's a disclosure that they did their job. We know they did their job. Yeah.
And the fees set out are the same fees that we have had?
I think it's 18,000.
19.
19.
I see, and I thought that was more than what it was.
18.5. No, I think it's
19,000 according to the
I think last year we paid
Second to last page.
18,500.
second to last page, 19,000. And I'm thinking to myself this whole time, this is more than what we had approved with them when we hired them for a period of several years, so.
So maybe we need to pull that contract and look at that.
It's actually 19,250 if you look.
It is, it's 19,250 because they're looking to add an extra 250 of additional expense, so for the travel. Which is probably very reasonable, but
Yeah.
so
It was 18. 18,5 something.
We're already contracted for that amount. That's, I don't know why they put that in there. It's an estimate, however. That's what they're.
So, because we are contracted
I'm
on,
not paying more than.
what we contracted for, that's where I'm at on the deal.
Yep.
Well, see, it says estimated for these services. Could I like?
You're at 19,250 anyway, you're gonna cut it.
Maybe table this until we have Katie pull the contract and look at it?
Well,
Just,
do you have the one contract that you signed, as Leif's pointing out, several years ago?
That's what I wanna see.
That's what I wanna see.
I
I don't mean to be rude, and I'd like to see it before I made any comment to you. Because if Leif's right, and it's way higher, this word estimate, I'm not trying to be rude to anybody, but I'll bet you it's pretty close to 19.
What does the contract say? Does it,
That's why I want to talk, and I know Kevin,
Right.
but I'd like to see that first to be able to do a recommendation.
withdraw the motion
are you withdrawing your motion?
Yes.
Okay, I'll withdraw my
until
second.
we get further information.
So no action.
Just want to see if
Do we wanna table this until the 18th?
I can talk that word.
Leif, does that work for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Would you put it on our agenda, Katie, please, for the 18th? No action, well, I guess it is an action table till August 18. Good on that? All right, claims.
I'm sure it's weather. Was the dog here? Yeah, Jeff was.
Just kidding. Because I laid him up there, I was giving you a bad time later. Sorting out my budget stuff before I get it mixed in.
I did a good job. I left all of that at home and took the tax stuff. I took the long pile of papers to do.
What that means is your office is organized similarly to everybody else's pile here.
It's just
pile
piles,
here,
it's
pile here,
separate piles, and I grabbed the wrong pile.
I have it made, I have a gal that I.
It's time not to.
Some days, you know.
These are budget. Don't touch those. Just saying,
I'm not touching them.
have you seen claims?
I have not went through those, but I have went through the sheet that was sent us.
Did you want to see these?
Longer than what it'll take.
Are you gonna sit there with me looking at them?
I mean, if you gotta look at them, I just will look at them too.
She's ready to be on.
Exactly, it looks like, but then you said, really, that's equal to minus. I don't know what y'all saying,
Yeah.
so,
All right, I gotta go take care of the couple.
appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Can you send me an invoice for 5 days? If you didn't, let me make sure that I'd be sick, but let me, write down how many days you can use it. And then send me the invoice to get you there.
Is gas ever gonna go down again?
I appreciate you letting me choose.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, hold you to that, just so you know.
Robin,
Yes, sir.
part of the statute that is the mountain, the county's statute books. It's an understatement, says they're out of date.
Didn't we just spend a couple thousand?
We did a couple.
So then I got statute books that only take you up to 21.
We just, I guess I'm curious to see what books we just purchased. It wasn't like 2,000.
It was $2,000, a couple $1,000.
That's why I was worried about how, when I got them, and I went through it, and I'm thinking, they're 21 is the newest one.
Could you
Do you have statute books downstairs?
Do you remember when,
All the statute books that are downstairs are,
You gave them to Mark?
we just purchased some books for the attorney a few months back. Can you find them? Not like right now, but
I have some revised statute books for 2025.
Oh, that's the ones I know is
They're
gonna be.
revised, they're actual statute book.
Are they downstairs? Oh,
They're above my hood.
because, he said there was something about downstairs, and I don't know if he meant in his office or,
It's kind of important.
but he gave me the old, and the ones I got they're way out of date, and I'm looking at my own statute books, and I'm thinking, okay,
I don't remember.
I've got
what it was.
them. Myself.
I don't have, there's, all the ones downstairs are all, the ones that are upstairs above my hood are the new ones, but they're just revised
I
statute
looked at
books.
it
They're
too.
not-
Well, that's what they would be.
Oh,
A lot of them would be revised and supplements.
But it should not have been.
yeah, I got updated ones above my hood.
Are those the ones we just purchased a few months back?
They just come in the mail. I don't know where they come from or how they get here. They just come in a box and
Could you find that claim for us? I don't remember how long back it's been, but we just purchased attorney books for a couple $1,000s. They were pretty,
That's why I was wondering, 'cause
I wanna know what they are, be in the claims somewhere.
I don't know
probably
if
the
you
reason
would.
I wondered is, did I have to revise that budget? The statute books?
No, I don't know that they were statute books. So I have to see what Katie comes up with.
Okay.
I'll check it out, Bob.
Okay.
I think it's just,
Is it
that's all.
this one?
It's all electronic, I believe. Katie just has to pay that too. I don't think it was paper put to that. Like it's by itself. Like just so she don't. Yeah. That makes sense.
Right. IT students.
So region one once a year, 1,600 for region one once a year. Is that you?
Region one, let's cover our fees. Been through Blue Paw?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Nope.
No.
I did do the green time.
Never, both for his years.
Bob, I've gotten several emails recently, requesting public records.
What kind of public records?
They're looking, and Katie could probably tell you the name of, because she's getting the requests as well. But in my research, what I found out is that we have to answer those requests.
We have to answer the request, that's right.
Even as board members, we have to answer requests. Whether the answer is talk to the clerk
That's
or
right.
whatever. We
My
have
point
to
is,
respond.
it's Katie that's gotta answer if it's coming to her.
We have to
And
respond
we
to
have
those?
a
Yes, you do.
limited number of days.
Respond.
What's that?
There's a limited number of days that's gotta occur. And, but it depends on the public record
You
too.
want me to send them your number?
Well, we actually done business, and these go back to 2020 or
Fishing
something
for
like,
something.
yeah.
Maybe.
And I don't see it as burdensome, but I don't have the record, so I
That's right.
can't answer, but I did respond.
That's right. And all you have to do is say,
Okay.
contact
That,
the public official.
Well,
with those
Let's call
records.
it,
yeah,
let's call
all
it
those,
post-incident. I
if
think
they're
it's
we
just
get
random.
those, we all have to
No,
answer.
those are
when we
listed
get in trouble.
random.
I think
This
you
is a
should,
post-incident.
just on the safe side,
incident.
covering
I don't know.
this,
That's NACO's opinion as well.
but,
It doesn't require that we provide the records. it just-
Post-incident drug testing, is that
I
what
get a
they
kick out of, I learned that, like, in Scottsbluff County.
Never mind. Got the
I went
answer.
through the,
Post-incident
was
is
it
not
the clerk of the
random.
district
Random
force
is
and public
random.
records?
Those
Yeah,
incidents.
got
yeah,
records. That
Got
go
it.
back to 16,
Yeah, we got our
1960.
own.
That was
We got
slow
it.
in coming, wasn't it?
And, you know, they're asking for these records. So then I had to get the clerk to certify them. And that's a fun thing, because
Well,
everybody that was ever involved is dead.
It
Right.
wasn't way that we can
And,
put
and I don't
employee
think it's been a
names,
burden on Katie.
results of a drug test on there,
But,
but
you
yeah,
know,
we
you have to
can't.
respond. She's
Put
a custodian,
employees.
so.
Well,
Received
it's just that we
vaccinations on
respond
there.
in that timeline we have. And,
I think
you know,
that's,
if Katie has any
Right.
problems, she can get a hold of me and I'll help.
well, look at those repair parts, $101.
I've seen all these.
Okay,
You got to
sorry,
go through them again.
I just have it. I'll just keep passing the page so they go in the same pile, how's that work?
Fair. I'll just move a pile over, set them there.
Infringing on your space again?
Nope. Not at all.
Katie, that child support one under the general, is that because of a garnishment?
Mhm.
Okay, just wondering.
I'm almost there.
I see that. Got a motion to pay the bills.
Second?
It's been moved and seconded to pay the claims as presented. Any further discussion? Thank you, sir. Roll call vote, please.
John,
Yes.
Robin,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Sorry, like, power stuff on here. That's our last item called budget workshop. We will do the road budget, the weed budget, and the surveyor budget. I need to get my stuff.
Keep the same budget. Okay. Fair enough.
Bob, did you get a copy of the attorney's budget?
I have it?
Yeah, do you have a copy of
Yes, I do.
what was
Coincidence.
submitted? We can do yours on the 18th if you want, if that works.
That's fine.
See you, Gary.
See you later. Yeah, see you. Have a good day.
You too?
You're in your budget session now, aren't you?
We are. Yeah.
Did I send you to the worksheets after I got the what the officials submitted in there? I don't remember if I sent you to the spreadsheets with the
You can blow out,
submitted budgets.
Is that it?
go in and
Because it's in our
pass the
password.
court here.
I don't have the road budget on hand. We can surely get that printed.
Robin, I'm gonna go in and work with the court.
Okay,
Okay?
thanks, Bob.
Yep.
We'll holler if we need. We need a concern.
This is what I got for the inventory. And if you approve it.
Oh, I did do, yes. Let me sign it over here.
Okay.
I'm just sign
And then that recorder and a blue bag is in my office.
That's what I knew.
Yep,
Mark.
yep, it's on the phone.
Okay.
Are we ready to
We'll
go?
see you. See you, thank you. Thanks.
Do you wanna attack roads, Eric?
Yeah, let's get him out of here first.
Good idea, Dawn. Let me find you here.
Yes, ma'am, you would like to sign?
Did I send you these?
You don't have to sign it by.
Did you send him? No.
I left all my stuff at home, so,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter, we use the,
Could we get a printed copy of that? Would it be possible to do that? As far as I can.
It would be if I knew you had to send
I
one
just did my own yesterday.
Excel file.
Oh, but you later.
Otherwise, I have to
That's
send the
just
whole
kinda nice for getting on the
file
same schedule,
and-
like,
Well, this
I'd
is
probably send you the whole file,
but as soon as
I just don't know how to copy.
right,
I wait till after once.
gonna get lost. Yep.
You got the other stuff we need to sign before we get involved and walk away.
So last year adopted for 25-26 was 1,703,610.
This is finance.
And he's requesting this year, Eric, correct me if I'm wrong, you're correct, you're asking this year for 1,459,000. Is that number accurate?
Sorry, I've got so many budget ones here, let me find out which one I'm actually using.
You just have a small file to do.
So is this budget that we are requesting now, is that the one that, we sent to Caleb, or is this the one that I sent and
When you
Jay
sent to
gave?
Caleb.
So when I printed that out,
Nope. You had it right the first time.
my final was 1,654,7339.
Sorry, I have brain.
so it's down slightly from,
That's payroll.
Okay.
down slightly.
See, I know stuff, I seen that.
20,
Oh.
20, did you get some order grader in there?
Resolution.
1.7, so I don't know. So many things that they have in there.
That goes with that.
No sign?
Nope.
It's just the only one. There's one.
Can you guys by chance do Tim's first?
Yeah.
Let me go make sure I have my right fund. Tim, is that gonna kill you?
I would prefer it that
He wants to get out of town to go to Kearney.
Johnny this week?
Yes, yeah.
So can he, please, I apologize, I'm sorry, I have like 5 different budgets that I put out. I gotta make sure I have the right one.
If you get the right one,
This
make
kid
us
works great.
a couple of copies, because I think Robin has it.
Okay, cause it's the one that I sent to Caleb is the one I need, so I gotta make sure that I have the right one.
I understand that.
Okay, thank
We'll
you.
be here when you get back.
I can have Katie print it, but I don't know how to print just one Excel sheet out of the
He
50 I
can
got.
print. Eric will print us a copy.
Wow, that was a difficult question, the date. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Let me
You
get,
having a meeting tonight?
Yeah,
Okay. I'll be there.
I won't be there,
That's all right.
but, yeah.
So you're at Kearney.
I'm heading for Kearney, I'm supposed to go for a conference, it's gonna be a nice, town vacation.
There you go.
We'll see you there tomorrow.
I have, You proposed 77,750, is that number accurate, Tim?
I don't believe so. I thought it was higher than that. Do you have the breakdown? I can compare real
I
quick.
do.
And you have one that says 90.
Yep, that's the one. It says.
Yeah, but what I inputted, and that was off of a sheet we got prior.
Yeah, that was my final one, so,
Official salary, well, that changed to 16,500.
it was 15 before. I went through and I got one large, item on there, but then everything else, I think I gave a 10%. And there's a lot of room to fudge or, adjust, so.
New 750.
And I do not.
Mileage, we had, there was $54 taken out of your budget on mileage.
I have no idea.
I
24,
don't know if that's
25.
accurate or
That's
inaccurate.
24, 25.
Exactly. But when you look, when I do the 25 or the 26, 27 budget,
And I don't know why there was mileage taken out, because there shouldn't have been mileage taken out.
and there was 9,000 on force control, is that
The
accurate?
9,000 and when I got this fresh one this year, there is the force control, it's the 1807. And then he has weed force control, 4415. And I don't know why there's two separate ones.
Okay.
So you can't enforce weed, you can't make somebody spray it without having the force.
We have to have
You have to be able to pay for it and then.
9,000 in there that we're only gonna use if we get into a force control situation. And I don't even know if that's gonna be enough. What we decided last year, that 9,000 was a start, and if it became more than that,
And you didn't use it in 26 whatsoever.
I have not used it up to this point because there's a lot of steps to get to that point. It's something we have to have in there. That we don't wanna spend, and we should be able to recoup our cost on that. Because we have to pay the upfront cost and then we assess that cost onto their property taxes if they don't pay it.
Do we need to take the clerical salary and make that your part-time salary, or do you pay clerical for that?
How did I do that? I think we've got the official salary adjusted where that is coming into my paycheck.
Okay.
And I think what we're using clerical salary for is for my seasonal.
Right.
So I don't know if it would be better if we could rename that.
Cause it's not, I didn't know
It's not
if you were paying out of clerical.
Don't think I'm paying anything for actual clerical work.
I'll talk with Caleb on that. There's gotta be a part-time.
Part-time.
Seasonal,
Yeah.
something to rename it.
And I do have what you had. I had 90,025.
Yeah.
Okay. So I do match you. I just had to get on the right year, sorry.
Yeah, we did struggle this last year on getting stuff to the right line item. The equipment repair, I don't think reflected the expenses that it should have.
You didn't spend any on it?
And I did, but it didn't get assessed on that line item.
Where did it go?
I think it came out of,
Supplies and chemical bring-ups.
no, did it come out of the? I didn't. have-
Miscellaneous, maybe?
There you go. It went to miscellaneous. We overused miscellaneous, so we were throwing a lot of stuff at miscellaneous and, I'm not sure what miscellaneous is actually for.
Miscellaneous.
Well, and it was miscellaneous. We threw everything in miscellaneous, so.
I'd say like
That's,
tax.
Caleb's whole philosophy is to put a lot of it miscellaneous, so.
But
you
that
don't
could have
have
been, that should have been, a lot of that should have been assessed, equipment repairs.
Okay. See, when I look back on the previous year, I look at your expenses to what you want this year. Well,
Yeah.
if it's not accurate, it's really hard to gauge.
Yes, and my budget, what you're viewing was, what was the word, we adjusted it a month or two back.
So 2750 spray equipment, 2200 in lodging, no mileage, dues subscription.
You added more to dues and subscription, for example.
Dues,
200.
and we got a $500 cost share that we wanna give to the Panhandle Weed Group, that we get grants in return, that we have to show matching in kind. And then I have to, by law, publish twice a year. And then any other notices that I need to publish, so, and I'm not sure what publishing costs are gonna amount to.
And so out of $2,000 in the budget, you use 725
For the dues,
in subscriptions?
and that should be, and again, that might have been something that went to miscellaneous, because there's a $500 right off the top that I need to give to that organization.
Mm-hmm. And then the dues and subscriptions, those are probably for the size of ad you have to run for that noxious weed stuff. I'm guessing that's around $100.
And then I have to
Each
pay dues to the state and to NASMA, the weed-free program.
And so that probably didn't come out of that either, no?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Okay.
But then, I guess I got printing and publishing down here, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
might be, speaking wrong, so that might be accurate on the dues and, yeah, possibly. How much did you say I spent on dues?
725.
Yeah, maybe, possibly, we could cut that if you're ready to start cutting. Not sure what we're gonna do today, but,
Well, is today the day we have to cut? Like, I mean,
Well, it's
really what we,
today we need to converse with
We're
them.
gonna get there pretty quick.
what we really need to do is figure out what we can spend. And then that's what
And
we
we
should
don't get
allow.
that from Casey until, what did she say, August 20th?
That's really the number we need. Like, if we
Oh,
know
yeah.
we
Oh,
can
yeah.
spend 4%,
But I think when we talk to the officials, when we meet with them like this, we can get what they need, what they're requesting, and then if we have to cut something, are they okay with us cutting somewhere? If we get that number and we've gotta make some cuts, do you see what I'm saying?
I do.
Then we know where to start. We
I
don't have to go
understand. I
back
just-
to the whole thing.
Okay.
Does that make sense? But anyway, up to you, Tim, on that, dues and subscriptions.
that is one item that is definitely up for debate. And if we got an accurate on lodging, we could debate that one when the time comes.
Tim, do you carry an inventory of chemicals forward every year?
I try not to.
Try not to,
Yeah,
so
I
you
try to-
try to have zero balance.
Try to zero it out, cause then I gotta protect it through the winter.
I understand.
So I try to, we shut off spraying early last year. We could have sprayed another month possibly. But I wanted to balance out what the weather was gonna do with what chemical I was purchasing. Cause I would just as soon enter the winter with no chemical.
Makes sense.
See, and that's one of those, Tim needs to have it on hand, but you don't know what's gonna come around. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I mean, you may use it, you may not.
This is what, my second year running the county program. So I'm still building on what I am using. Next year I should have a pretty accurate estimate on what I'm gonna use.
So your big increase was the sprayer equipment pickup.
And there,
Force control.
I'm sorry?
And force.
no, force control's always been in there.
Force control
But-
should have.
See, when we adjusted the budget to pay off my pickup, we took money out of that to make the budget come up with money. And I knew the time frame when we did that last year, I knew I would not be using that, so that's why my budget is not matching up with last
Right.
year's, because we had to But
Right.
yes,
I get
getting
what-
down
I
to
get-
the,
You two
I
remember
do.
that?
I'm with it.
To pay that pickup off, he pulled it from different areas, so it's really not accurate.
yeah, and I thought I had a
That makes
more
sense.
accurate, but I didn't actually have that with me.
No, that makes more sense.
So yeah, the big item is, the spraying equipment for 27,500. My long-range plans are to buy a UTV for the weed department and a trailer. And I feel that we could do a better job with have the truck be the nurse wagon and then do our spraying with the UTV, and you can get down in the ditches and more accurate applications. So that's my long-range plans. And I guess if we don't have the money to do that this year, that would be a good place to cut.
Cause that's really all your budget increase from last year was that 20,000.
Cause I think I submitted at 78,000 last year.
Yep.
59. I have 59,750.
I thought it was 78 before we did the change.
77,750. That sound right?
There you go, and 77, and we had to pull, okay, oh shit, 29,000 out of there.
That won't reflect on these accurately. We get it. I'm sorry?
What are these for?
I have no idea.
Where did we get these? They come in the packet.
Those are what Tim submitted to Caleb. And just so you guys had the numbers, I didn't know if you guys had the numbers or not, so
And what are you looking at there?
I inputted this on, I have formulas on my
Yes.
Excels already in there. So instead of reinventing the wheel, I plugged these numbers into there.
So you plug these numbers that
Into
he
my
sent to
program.
Caleb into your program.
Yes, and that way I have last year's and this year's.
I'm lost then, because the bottom line here is 90,025.
Right. That's what I got.
That's the official estimate.
That's his request.
And in
Basically.
25, 26, the expenditures and requirements is 48,750.
But that is not what I submitted this time last year.
Say that again?
48,750.
48,750
That was
was
budget
after we
adopted?
modified it a month ago with Caleb.
This is my point, is I've got all kinds of different numbers from what you guys are saying. And I'm trying to figure out where I'm off. Because it almost
So-
doubled the budget.
That's what it
When
appeared.
you're looking at
Yeah.
this 25, 26, 48,750,
Yep.
that's not accurate. It was 77,700.
How do we get this out?
I don't, it's not my report, Don.
Well,
This is my report. This is our budget that we signed off on last
Well,
year.
I can't sit here and have an intelligent discussion with anybody if I don't have the right numbers. And
I
this
would
is what
say
I'm
that the
using.
budget we submitted to the state and we signed last year is the official numbers. And I would say that this copy here, matching my Excel, is the official numbers. Where the 48,000 came from, I have no idea. Cause it's supposed to be 7750. That's why I say Tim increased his budget approximately $20,000 for the side by side, right, Tim?
yeah,
That's what it all boils down to.
Yeah,
You wanna see this?
and I'm fine with that. I'm just saying, I have
Yeah, I
nothing to
understand.
compare the damn numbers.
I understand
Do you-
I
completely.
don't have that. You wanna print that for me, I'll take it.
It's last year's budget, you should have a copy.
Print your last year's budget. Why isn't it
It's
on
right
here?
here, Katie.
Why
says-
isn't it on here?
Don, that's not my report, I don't know. This is the one we signed last year.
Well, I've got-
Official
I think
budget.
I actually have the budget with me, but I'm handed information.
And it's not accurate.
And it's not accurate. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
I can't
I
answer.
understand.
I go off of the official budget we signed last year.
So if I open this from Kayla, I should get right to the same page you've got right there, right?
I don't know if we have the complete budget in that binder.
Well,
Katie emailed us the complete last year's budget when she
Yeah.
filed it with the state. And that's where I printed these from.
phone,
So if we had to, depending on when, because we won't know accurate numbers till we get a number from Casey, which she don't get, I don't think till August 21st, 20th, somewhere in there. And she'll get it to us as soon as she does, then we'll be able to run with that. But if we have to cut somewhere, that be.
So the spray equipment pickup line item is actually a UTV. Potentially.
And it says on mine, it says spraying equipment. It doesn't say pickup on mine.
Okay.
So I think what they got was Caleb's, and he's changing account numbers to be
That's
more
what the
accurate.
issue is.
Well, there's duplicate account numbers, because I got 2 lines that say spraying equipment, I got 2 lines that basically say force control. But yes, that is, the large number is, potentially a UTV and a trailer. No sprayer.
That's a used UTV, is that correct?
Brand new, the one at Sam, I could get into, it hasn't sold for 13,000.
Mine,
That's, get one number, 800. It's not the 500, it's midline, then we could jump up with 1,000, and it was like 16,
I
17,000.
don't think we'll be in there because we didn't.
They don't price them until
That's the one we amended.
whatever comes
Does that
from
make sense?
Honda.
Why would I
is the
not
price.
have
So
a
the one they
copy
have
in
on
this
the
book
showroom
that says
floor,
budget?
if it
Because this
sells,
was just
every
the
one coming
amendment
in,
for
it's gonna
last
be
year.
different.
That's just Caleb's report of the
So-
amendment. This is the budget from last year.
Yep.
So Caleb wouldn't have given you a
He
copy.
didn't
of this
give
because
us
we
a
didn't
copy
amend it.
of
No,
the
because we
budget.
didn't amend it.
Right,
He just gave us what we were amending.
I see. So I still won't have it.
You would have had it in your emails from Katie last year.
Sure.
Okay, anyway. Okay. We'll let you know once we get that solid number, Tim.
Yeah, there is potential there to, and Don's right, we need to know what the actual budget was, what the amended budget was, and what my actual expenses
The
were.
weed budget was not amended. Your actual budget was 77,000.
So the actual budget should
750.
be printed in this column right here. It's not. And I don't understand why. Because it's really hard to compare it to
I
last
do
year.
my own reports.
Yeah.
We're just gonna say that. I do my own reports, so I know I got the correct numbers in the correct columns.
And my best
That's
guess
why I
is
do
you
that.
have the correct numbers.
I'm not gonna say I didn't make an error, because I am human, but I try to make them match.
So Tim, you want to increase it, 9,000 for forest control and 27,500 for a UTV?
Yeah, and I'm hopefully way over,
Force
Okay.
control's always been there.
yeah.
It's the 20,000 for the UTV. Side by side.
I've had 20,000 in there for the last, since I had the county budget, I've had 20,000 in there for the pickup. So if we left that in for another year and correct it down to, like I said, I added 10% on everything for if things
That may not
increase.
be enough for chemicals, you know. but How many dollars in chemicals do you spend?
I cannot tell you that right now. It says in 24, 25, I spent 3,700.
That's not very much
I
chemical.
mean, I can run you guys a copy, then have to pull it out
And
again.
I got one guy spraying.
We have them, we just,
Do you want me to pull it?
Steady.
in an email?
Every day, probably 6, 8 hours a day, he's out there, so. Now we're still,
Well, it's a losing battle.
it's a losing battle, but we're trying,
You gotta
so.
try.
All right, so when are we meeting again then?
We have to sit down with Caleb on the 31st. And that's where we will do this one by one by one. We'll kind of know by then if we have to make cuts. The state has also put that lid on counties, that we
Yeah.
have to stay in those guidelines.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guidelines we're gonna have to stay, till we get that number from Casey, we won't really know.
That's understandable.
And as soon as we get that number, then we can let you know.
Okay.
You mean the certified valuation?
Mhm.
Yeah, well, we're not gonna have any growth, so. Just be
Right.
careful.
Right. And to
All we
what you
get, all we
like it.
get is the, whatever the slice number is,
All right.
which allows us to spend more on that.
Yeah, if we get down to that, Tim, we'll reach back out to you.
All right. Well, that sounds like
'Cause
a
I
plan.
honestly don't even have a guess where we're gonna be.
Yeah, honestly,
Just
we
the
need
truth.
to do this next meeting and have the final numbers as far as we're concerned.
Where we'll have
It's too late to do it on the 31st.
we have all of the officials.
Yeah.
The next meeting as well, but we'll have these three knocked down to know where we're at.
All right.
Casey gets that number from the state, so it's just a waiting game till
Yeah.
she gets the number. Then she gets it to us and, yeah.
So you can't say whether it's good or bad until that happens, so like,
Well, I don't know what you're looking at, which number are you looking at, the growth or the,
Well, there's a lot of figures that go into that, but yeah.
well, growth is five, where I know what that's gonna be, it's 5.17 or whatever it is.
It's,
And we'll be fine with that because we don't plan.
sure, I see growth.
Well, really-
You see last year.
really what we need to do is send that number
That's
that we're,
last
that we're
year.
wanting to allow to everybody's, so for everybody to formulate their budget for their own offices, that's really the.
Well, we tried that last year and we see how that worked.
Well,
Everybody increased them by like double. I don't think there's gonna be much of an increase in any of the budgets, to be honest with you.
I don't
With the
either.
numbers we're gonna get from the state and the growth, I don't
Well,
see a lot of increase, but that's where we have to decide where we gotta start cutting back.
this is where you're gonna get your numbers, right there.
Mhm. Yeah,
Because
that
there
was
is no-
last year,
There is
so.
very little real growth, and last year we had pretty decent real growth, honestly.
All right, well, I'll be back next time then.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Tim. We'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's last year's.
Okay.
So we have the surveyor. Wanna do him real quick?
Yeah, he wanted no change.
Well, his official salary has to increase.
Yep. Sure does.
Oh, what number is he? 702.
Kept his salary the same on his budget
Well, I
Yeah,
can't,
that's gotta increase there.
for the,
we raised all the official salaries, so.
Sorry about that.
His new officials, can we do that, we're just on, do you wanna wait and do survey?
Yeah.
His new salary's 3,449. For 27 through 2030. So that's gotta increase, I would say, in here, I mean,
What?
what did he put?
36.
36.81.
He put 3680.
So-
Yep.
So he's okay.
so he says it's the same.
Okay.
Same
And
budget.
so-
We are seeing,
54 for survey material.
Mm-hmm.
And survey equipment.
did you get copies?
4,000,
Did you make some copies or?
4,000.
Yes, I did. I made some copies. I forgot them on the printer. Now let me go grab them.
Okay,
Yes.
That means no, I did not make any copies, but I will.
okay.
And 4,000 to
1380.
13,980.
So, I mean, survey was pretty basic, pretty simple. He didn't change anything, didn't increase anything but his wages, which had to be done, so yeah.
Dawn, I wished I'd have grabbed my pile of stuff instead of the wrong pile of stuff, because I would have had the numbers that you were inquiring about at our fingertips.
And I can find that email and forward this to you if you want.
I probably have it someplace. I like working on printed sheets, but,
You like that better than?
Do you want me to run copies of this for you?
not right now. No.
Oh, not this minute, but when we're done, I can.
Before we get to the next meeting, it would be good to have.
Okay, I'll do that. Do you want printed copies as well?
You know, if you're forward, we'll send them on and we'll have fresh
Or no.
stuff to look. We're all on the same page.
If I'm gonna print them off, I can print them off for you and on.
Perfect.
I don't worry about it until we get kind of towards the end of the deal, and then I need something.
Well, we
I can-
kind of need an idea if we're going to cut, where we can start cutting though. There's my plan for this, like if the officials are willing to give a little bit somewhere to help us, then yes, otherwise.
I don't see that we're gonna have to cut expenditures. I can guarantee you we're not gonna have to cut expenditures, but I can't tell you how much you're gonna be able to increase.
Right, that's me. We're not gonna cut them, no, but
But given the fact we've already
increases,
obligated ourselves with the official salaries and all the other salaries, that has to happen,
That will happen.
wherever
So-
we have to cut.
I don't know how accurate the road admin salary is, because for part of, how long's Eric been here? He's been here a year in June, right?
Yep.
So part of that didn't come out of road admin. $15,355. So I guess on that line, we have to figure if we're going to increase that by a bit with cost of living in January or what. Because I'm fairly certain we would have used almost 100% of that. Right?
Should have used it.
Really close.
Did it not print right?
I'm sorry.
Do you guys all need copies?
Please.
Is it different than the one we had, Eric?
No, they're the same, it's just a, we'll discuss that soon.
You
I forgot to do both sides, sorry.
don't need last year's.
It should be on. That's what I'm hoping.
You can wish him.
There should never be
You
when
can
you
wish
get
him on hand.
information, you should never have blank columns if we have those numbers. And we're paying Caleb to do this, so.
That's not Caleb.
Hmm?
That's not Caleb. Caleb sent the reports.
These came
Well,
from
so-
Caleb, he said.
So we haven't gotten anything from Caleb.
Those
Himself.
are what the officials,
These are the officials.
This is the ones that the officials filled out and returned back to
Yes.
Caleb.
Yes.
yes.
These are
Caleb
not
has
the ones
not-
from, they're not from Caleb. This is what the officials had sent in.
Right.
I haven't gotten anything from Caleb.
None of the reports you have are from Caleb.
Except this,
So pointing him with blank columns is inaccurate.
why wouldn't we be getting updates? Why don't these go to him instead of us?
They did.
They did.
They did, that's the ones that they sent in to him.
Right?
Okay.
And we have no report to
And
discuss.
he's got no
from him.
report back to us yet.
See, I assume that rather than us getting something from them, we would get it from him and it would be complete.
And we will, once he's
But they
completed.
don't have the numbers to be able to complete it, is my understanding, correct? So we don't have, from Casey, we don't have the original,
No. We should get a
Yeah.
report here from Caleb.
directly.
I would say, once he gets all these numbers compiled with the official's request, which was due the 17th of July, we should be getting,
Right, by now we should have.
I'm pretty sure it takes time. And we'll get a report from him, I'm guessing. So that road admin salary, where are we at on that? We can do that one without Eric. He's got highway superintendent salary. Eric left it the same, but
if we did for everybody else, he's gonna have to have it too. Or he should have.
And the actual was only 50,000, is that. Seeing. Yeah,
Sorry. Just fine.
I made 3 copies just in case, if you have it.
thank you, sir. We were just discussing the highway superintendent salary, Eric,
Oh, okay,
the 50,000.
yep.
You only actually used 62% of that, which I can't find that accurate.
Yeah,
You only make
because
30,000 in a year?
I made 30, like 34 something. Which that was in the discussion, I would like to increase my salary. I'm not salary, excuse me, I'm by the hour. So when everybody got a $2 raise, I did not. I held off until budget. I would like to move up.
You'd like to move up your $2 per hour with everybody else?
Yes.
Oh. So that would make you at what? An hour?
I made 31.
31 an hour with the $2 increase, right?
Yeah. Because I cannot do salary. So, and just in case, those 3 things that could happen someday, you get sick, die, or retire, right? I want to make sure that money stays in the superintendent. I'm probably not going to use it all just because I can't physically put that many hours in. But at least just my replacement would have a salary already figured in there.
What's that move you to a year?
So 31 times 20, will actually be 1,040 roughly.
Hours in, working hours in a year?
Yeah, it's roughly half. So I can do the small math on that.
So it'd be an extra $1,040.
Yeah, it really isn't much.
That's
Because
actually
it's part-time, so.
$1,040 an hour. So if you keep it at 50, the $1,040 is still adjusted into there.
Yeah,
Perfect.
but I won't go over that.
I mean, I'm good with it. Don, what do you think?
I think that's very
Fine with me.
Maintainer salary, 351,
So-
488?
Will we need to make that a change via the board on the next meeting and where he gets his increase? Does this board need to do that officially so that, Katie, would you please put that on our
Because this
next
board
agenda?
hires them.
What do you want to say?
Discuss salary for road superintendent.
Maybe, discuss and approve.
Discuss and approve, yeah, better way to put it.
I do have a little bit of news on the paving up front. Chelsea was listening, she called Jody Gibson again, and she said, we can use the funds from the buyback program from the parking lot.
Perfect.
She's going to have another email for confirmation.
Very good.
Is this from the Nebraska Department of Transportation? Okay,
Yep.
just to clarify, I didn't know who Jody was.
Oh, yeah, Jody Gibson, yep. Right, because I don't want to make a decision that I'm not,
I understand.
The statute's so clear.
It is not defined, it's not defined at all, like
Lawyer jumble.
it's sort of defined, but loose.
I'm good with that. Yeah, and an email verifying would be perfect, Eric. Thank you.
Yep. Okay, are we,
Maintenance salaries,
We increased that by 51,000.
no, you're fine, I'm just making
see
sure
that,
we're on
Dawn?
the same.
Can you see okay?
No, I can't read the computer screen. It has to be up here.
Um,
Sorry,
Like this?
pretty much. Either that or you make it about this big.
so
To
on the
me,
maintenance
that's
salaries, you guys have it at $360,018?
Yep,
Okay.
Which one?
maintenance salary, the proposed is 360.18. And does that cover everything that you need? I mean, does that give you a little bit of room one way or the other?
Yep, it does. Cause we were at 341.
Was the previous or the actual?
The actual was 267.
The actual was 267.
Yeah,
So
the actual
these-
two,
these
so
numbers-
just to inform you guys, we are still one person short.
Okay.
Just to clarify, these numbers you gave us last time on the handwritten note differ from the ones copied?
Yes, just a little
made us?
bit. Yes, the one I sent to Caleb is just a little bit different.
I don't wanna confuse Dawn by putting the wrong copy on top here. That would be a short
You're not
trip.
gonna be able to help it.
Yeah, what I sent Caleb was,
Okay,
is
was
just
this,
a little
was
bit-
this one?
Was that one?
Okay, so my numbers are off this one,
Okay,
so we'll go through them. I'll fix them as we go.
okay, yes,
Clerical salary, 20,888.
yep, and that was,
Let's keep that one, 20,890.
Okay.
I like round numbers.
20,890?
Yeah, it's like a dollar something
Nope, you're
different.
good, I just wanna make sure.
14,700.
Times 14, and we've kind of dipped into the actual already, we've dipped into some overtime already. I've cut the guys off on that, because we were working on some projects, and we got some timely rains, stuff like that, but
They
I,
had called me in your absence and I said that I would approve it for the one day.
yep, and then, yep, I,
Relaying that too.
Did I relay that?
yeah, I'm sure you did, but I just, when it's nice out, we're not putting it, because we were putting in some overtime when it's nice out, and I cut the guys off, because if we have a bad winter,
That's where we really need it at, is when we have the bad winter.
yep.
I
And,
mean, getting a road washouts fixed because of flooding or otherwise, like what was going on, that's understandable
Yep.
because floods on a Wednesday night and can't touch the roads on
What is
Thursday.
special pay? We paid out special pay and I don't know what it is.
where's that? I don't have a,
Right
It
below
came out of
overtime.
a
Special pay.
payroll.
Special pay was when, the taxes got rolled, the new law passed and the new year taxes went into the system, but there was a glitch in our system and it didn't accept them. So the only way to correct it was to do the special pay. That was worked with MIPS.
That makes
Because
sense.
it's no longer there. It was only used for that one time.
yeah, because that was when you guys' like the whole state's program was kind of messed up a little bit. Yeah, I remember that.
Makes sense.
Health insurance, I did not know. I added for health insurance.
How much did you add?
What's that?
Well,
much
we
did-
only used half of it.
We used 80,
See,
the actual was 83,208.23, and I have 94,500. I don't know if our increases went, I don't know if it went up, I don't know if they stayed the same.
It went up. It went up, so we added, what was it?
so your actual for 20,
How much?
25.
7% is what it went up.
Okay,
So you'd wanna take from your actual, you'd wanna add it.
What'd you have for an actual for 24, 25, Eric?
or
Or,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, 25, 26, actual.
Actual I don't have that.
I have 45,607.
The only actuals I can see is from the year prior to our budget from last year.
So that,
Which that makes no sense to me, why I have,
so see, on this report here, we have actual 23, 24, budget 24, 25, and actual
Yep.
24, 25 is a year behind.
yep,
And
let
then
me
request
grab
for
my other
25,
sheet.
26, it should be budget for 25, 26, actual
Actual
25, 26,
right.
and request for 26, 27.
Yep.
Not to confuse you more.
No,
That's where it's off. So I have the actual,
right back, just a second.
for 25-26. On Health Insurance Road, the actual was 45,607.23. I think just get their requests today and discuss those requests with them and then go back and
I would agree with that.
I will probably just go to Ogallala and have a sit down with Caleb and make sure our numbers are on the same page with him. Cause did you see what I was talking about on this? It's a year off.
I know,
I mean,
I know. You're the one that has the actual
I
numbers.
have the 25-26 actuals, but if we get what they're asking for, I can go sit down with this.
Okay, I have our others. I'm going off of what, Kathy's given me and everything. So I don't know why the Caleb budget,
I don't,
the sheet was like
I'm
that.
I'll go to Ogallala, have a sit down with him and figure this out, cause these columns are off a year. If this is where the report came from Caleb,
Yeah, I pulled
these
off
are
the
off a year,
report.
so we thought we'd just go through what you're requesting.
Okay,
I have the actual 25-26 numbers.
yep, and I do too here now
Okay,
on
perfect.
my sheet here.
They're just not on the copies that Dawn and Leif have.
Okay, yeah, and that's my fault, cause I printed off
No,
what I
that's
gave.
not your fault.
Well,
That's not your fault.
I try to
Okay,
be.
so
correct
on
it.
Health Insurance Road, we budgeted 94.5, you used 45.6.
Yep. And I left that the same, I left the
These are
same for the
actual
94,500. But just a reminder, we are one person short.
So that's also why we are under the, I get it.
And that's why we're under, because we're still
I think
one.
we need to budget for full staff,
Yes, we do.
full staff, full benefits.
Yep.
Just so we got it there.
Yep.
But my question to you guys is,
Absolutely,
um,
that's absolutely correct.
so we were budgeted last year, this is my question for you, is we were budgeted last year for 94,500. If I add one more person, are we gonna be above, or
No.
we're gonna go over?
We will not.
Okay, alright. So we're good on that then?
At 94.5.
Yeah.
Okay. Health Insurance Trust Fund.
Insurance,
That's another one that you have to budget for fully, but you may or may not. Yeah.
yeah, cause the health insurance there, we only use 2,000. So we're over on everything, I kept those the same, all the way through the insurance side.
I agree with that, you too. Cause you budgeted for full staff, right?
Yep,
And I think we
What
need
is
to
full
stay that
staff
way.
again?
one more person.
How many is it? 9 or with you counting management?
County management, so we have,
Comes out in benefits.
including Tim, so there's 3, 7 or 8.
Okay, plus half in the office.
Plus we have 3 part-time guys. So,
But we don't ever have to worry about benefits for part-time
Right,
guys.
yeah,
That's
right.
what I worry
yeah,
about.
so we only need to add
This is-
one more for full-time to be fully staffed.
So you have Jay, Tim, and Eric as your manager, 3 managers?
Yep.
How many maintenance operators?
So we have, Lucky, Shannon, Emil, and Bobby.
And those are your full timers?
Those are full-time, so we have
Okay.
7, so 8 would make us fully staffed. Now, Jay had said a long time ago 9 was fully staffed, but I think 8 would be fine with, because I always consider Jay Rundell full-time. I know he's only part-time, but we pay him no benefits, but he's a guy that we'll always keep. And,
And he's part-time,
yep,
technically.
yep, and then we
Yeah,
have full-time seasonal with, Joe. He does a fantastic job. I'd like to always keep him, so.
Joe,
Clone him,
Huh?
clone.
Yeah.
Joe who?
Joe Gilbert.
Okay.
And he's full-time seasonal, so he's here every summer. Yeah, and then we have Mark Mazza for our other part-time guy.
Okay, just when needed.
Yes. Okay,
Alright, sorry, off topic there.
are we ready to move on to
Sure.
the 200s?
What did you have for your total at the top of that, just so I match you here?
I had 648,256.40. But now that 40 cents is gonna change.
Because we added the,
The total is gonna change now because you rounded down or rounded
I
up.
rounded up.
So that,
He's
I have,
making fun of us here.
I have 641,129.
641.
What was your health and savings account number? I bet that's-
28,150.
Yep, 28,150.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where we're different. So I have 644,404.
And he has 648,256. Right?
Yep, 648,256.
Let me read the numbers. 50,000, 360,018, 20,890, 14,7, 94,5, 12,6, 81,90, 25,956.
Oops.
yep,
So those were the two that I had off.
Okay, what do you have for that one?
Okay, so after the health insurance fund of 12,600,
Uh-huh,
I have 9,000.
okay.
I have 28,000 for road retirement.
20 even?
Yes, ma'am. And then I had, county share was 30,400. And then health savings account was 28,150. And I just added a percentage to all of that because I didn't know what we were doing.
I have 648,258.
there you go. That's correct.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. Yeah, those were the numbers off the handwritten sheet, so they weren't,
Oh, okay.
yeah. 648,258 for that top one. All right.
Okay.
Yep.
For telephone services, I left that the same for $1,050, $1,050. Internet services, $1,236. Radio repair, I left that at $1,000. The light bill, I left that at 6,000. Water, I left that at 500. Heating and fuel, I raised that up a little bit to 4,866.75.
I did 4870 on that one.
4870.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay.
All right. On garbage, I left that the same as 800. General liability insurance, I left that at 34,650. So general liability insurance, we only use 33,706.
I have 33,706.
Yeah, 30, yeah, I'm sorry,
Okay.
33,706. We possibly are gonna buy a couple more pieces of equipment. I just mean trailers. And I didn't know what our liability would move up on that. We already purchased one piece of equipment.
So what did you raise the liability insurance
I did.
percentage?
Yeah, I went 3%, I thought.
He
Yeah, I
went
think
from-
our increase was 15% this year.
15%? So
he
then
went
do we
from
wanna go back?
33,706 to 34,650, so minimal increase.
I think our policy, we just approved that.
This was previous
34,650.
budget.
I think it's 15%.
Budget,
This is what he
so-
spent.
That's
Oh,
actually-
so I just let you know, I did not move that at all. So that was the same budget we had from last year. That 34,600, I left that alone. I didn't move that at all.
15%.
So last year budgeted, we had 34,650. I didn't raise that at all. I just moved that across the board.
Right. But we need to increase that a little bit.
We just had an increase of 15% in our liability.
Oh, we did. Oh,
So
I'm
you'll
sorry.
have
That's
to-
what you
You'll
were
have
talking
to add
about.
$500.
Total insurance.
Okay, so 34,650
34,650.
and 500, whatever you said.
It's 520, go to 35,170.
35,170 on that one, Eric.
Okay,
Okay,
okay, building repairs, I left it the same for 6,500, which we just spent $4,000,
of that for the door.
for the
Saw
door.
that in claims.
That'll come out of the new EF.
And have you got the exhaust fan put in yet?
No,
Is that enough in there?
no, but I'm okay with being over on a fund, cause we're gonna be way under. I can't say we're gonna be way under,
I understand.
but we're gonna be under. I'd rather go over on a function item.
In yours, Eric, your budget's like a guessing game, like, is it gonna rain, is it not? Is it gonna snow, is it not?
Right.
You know, you gotta have it there, but you may or may not spend it.
Yep.
That's the way I see it.
So the road repair, road equipment, 1,400, $146,002.50. I know you guys don't like that, but I use the whole percentage.
Say it again.
146,000, and we can just make it a total, an even 146,000,
There you go.
if that would be easier for you guys.
Yep. Okay,
Thank you for even numbers.
Road equipment repair, I left that the same, so just to let you guys know, I went up on the, parts 5,000 from last year, what we had budgeted, and, the part repair or labor, I left the same at 73,500, because we've been kinda under
See, that one was close.
under that, so I left them the same. Meals and lodging, 250. Lodging is 1,500, which, we used just a little bit of that
Yep.
because technically, I haven't split any of my lodging through Banner County. It's all been, all Sioux County. So the lodging you have been taken care of has been for Jay,
right,
what Jay goes and means.
aware of that.
So,
I seen that.
the mileage, it left it as $1,000 in that. Dues and subscriptions, 4,300. Printing and publishing, I left it,
I have a question on that dues and subscription and training.
yep.
And I highlighted it because I'm not sure where I got the number. I have 11,000 in there and I know that's not right.
So year to date, we spent 11,000 in there.
Dues, subscription and training.
Due subscription and training. Because we paid for iWorks. That's where we got that.
Oh,
that's-
okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
So we need to,
Yep.
sorry, I missed that myself, so we actually need to make that to 12,000.
That 12,000. Yep.
Sorry, that was my miss.
That was just like 11,000 and I forgot where that came from.
Yep.
Okay, so where do you want that, Eric?
Dues and subscription,
Uh-huh,
from 4,300 to 12,000.
even?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yep.
Panicked when I saw that.
Yeah, I didn't realize I missed that.
I
Sorry,
forgot
that's
about
my
it.
fault. Freight and express, we were at 8,000. I dropped that down to 5,000.
Okay,
We're not paying that much on freight.
great. Okay, I think that's fine.
Road chemical, I left that at 1,000. Don, just gonna let you know, I did have a person stop by for some road, treatments. We're looking into that, but we probably won't look until late next summer.
That's for the Wrights Gap Road, that's the
Yeah, that's,
calcium,
it's a different program than the calcium stuff. It's not hard on your tires or, vehicles rust wise, and, it's a natural, chemical.
Is this stuff out of Llewellyn or
I'm not sure where it's out of. I got the brochures in my office.
it's a magnesium sulfate?
No, this is a different product altogether. I've never seen it before.
Oh,
It's all natural. So I don't know. I'd like to do a test plot on some of that. The drug and alcohol, is $945. Miscellaneous expenses is 3,000.
302, 321?
Sure, because we did make some changes. So what would that be again?
302,321.
Okay. Okay. All right. And then office supplies, I bumped that up to 750. Our toner and, that stuff is getting more and more expensive for our computers. Janitorial is 625.
Stupid question, who does your janitorial? Who cleans your road?
Our
office
guys.
And bathroom?
We
I was
do,
just curious
but,
because I've never asked the
but Tim
question.
gets some stuff in from, I don't know, a company. I'm sorry, Tim takes care of that. So Tim does get some supplies and stuff from, and I don't know if that would come under the medical part of that, first aid supplies. So he does, I know he does get some stuff, but we do clean our own.
Okay,
out there.
I was just curious, I never asked that question.
Yeah. And what was our janitorial road? So we spent 537
Just-
or 573.76, so I just upped it a little bit.
Mhm.
Medical, I dropped it down $500 to 1,000 even.
I think that's good.
Shop supplies, I left it the same for 22,000, which we use 16,584.38. So I think we don't have enough room in that. Just leave it alone. Shop equipment, 3,150. Shop tools at 3,000. Small tools at 500. And asphaltic, material, $1,000. And some of that was probably gonna go on on Stiegel when we do the, shoulders here pretty soon if we have to patch anything. Gravel bottle is 9,000. And on a gravel barrel, year-to-date expenditures is 43. We've already spent that already. So we probably already spent half of our gravel. Just because of projects we're working on, the one at 6. So we'll be pretty close to using all of our
So
gravel.
don't touch that this year.
Please do not, because,
Is
We
9,000
touched that
okay?
last year.
oh, yeah, please
Yeah, we
do.
did.
We did, we took some money.
Is 9,000 okay?
I think we'll be fine, because that gives us 9,000 yards. And I know we've already used probably 4 to 5,000, so we're already halfway through. But pretty soon, our road construction is gonna slow.
Slow down.
Well, we need some snow, so it better slow down.
Good luck.
We could raise the snow plowing, which is more expensive than
I'll
gravel.
take it from that line and go to the other one.
So grader blades, is 26,000.
Yeah, I asked you about this one.
So grater blades, let's discuss that. I know we have an inventory of steel blades.
Yep.
Are we working through those? I know that we're buying the carbide blades, but are we working through our inventories that we have? Do we have any plan to work through that?
I want to use them, yes.
So is that a spot that we could cut the grater blade thing?
Uh,
And I don't know. I
Can
don't,
I give you another answer on the next one? Because Tim and I have been working on this. Because right now we have enough grater blades to last us 6 months
okay,
without purchasing any
without
more.
purchasing more.
Yeah, that is to say that all of our carbides are junk today. We have 6 months.
So you have 6 months worth of steel blades, not
Yeah.
carbide blades to go on.
Yep,
So, and we've carried those for a few years,
right. Yeah, we
which
have.
I'm aware of. So
We've had a little bit of warranty. So could we, I believe so, Tim was getting more, quotes for me because we've been really working on this. Because I wanna know if we have 5 machines that are running full time. You know, I would say we have 4 machines that are running full time. And if we run our other blades on our part-time equipment, you know, guys, that should last us quite a while, in my opinion. So I'm trying to figure out how much it's gonna cost us to get basically 3 machines with carbides.
So you're not ready to specify that item yet.
Yeah, can we put that on hold for the next meeting?
That was the greater blades?
And I'm
So
okay
the
with probably
26,000
dropping
might reduce is what we're getting at.
Yeah,
It might
that's-
go to 20,000 or
it,
18,000.
and I'm okay with that. But
Get this
but
in
let
the
me,
conversation.
but let me give you, definite of where we're actually at. Because if we can get away with 12,000, just
That's
saying,
even better.
and then we can use 12,000 again next year to keep us going. I'm just throwing out a number, right? Or maybe it's 15 or whatever it's at, then maybe that's what we do. And I'll talk to Tim because I know we've had an abundance of those
Steel
in the
blades.
back of our shop. And if we have to, Cat's always got them usually, so if we come into dire straits where we're out of blades, we can go pick up a set. Get us through, I understand that. Concrete, we're at 2,500, I left that the same. Concrete. What did we spend last year?
Didn't have anything.
Yeah, I don't
Have a
think we used
zero.
anything on that, did we?
I have
And that
nothing.
would basically be for forms for the,
Yep. That's for, because I know we're gonna spend some concrete because we're gonna move some auto gates to 30 feet.
Yep.
So,
This was something you were gonna work towards. Do we need to add that a little bit more for your
well,
intentions for the year on auto gates?
I think we'll be okay, because Tim's got us a little bit of surplus in there. So $2,500 gives us quite a bit of.
that buys quite a little bit of Portland. It does.
Good.
Culverts.
Culverts, 10,500. Just to let everybody know in here, we did buy a culvert cleaner. It is sitting on a pallet, getting ready to be used. Because if we cannot clean out the culverts we have, we're going, as a county, spend a lot of money on culverts. Because, of the maintenance program that wasn't available for our culverts, they're all plugged.
I'm aware.
So I'm hoping that solidifies, the purchasing of some of our culverts. We do have a couple that we need to buy. So I don't know, I would maybe leave that alone for
Okay.
right now.
Steel products, this is where you get your, steel for the auto.
For all the gates. Tim's got a little bit of a surplus, but I think I would leave that the same.
Okay.
Don't need an increase on your,
I don't anticipate us building a pile of that stuff.
okay.
Because, yeah. And then on, let's see, steel products, machinery, fuel and equipment, I raised that up to 153,212.
No, at 213. 153, 212?
Yes. And there was a 50 cents in there also. So I
I
know,
raised you up and you took it down. Either way.
I mean, where were you at on that?
I was 153, 213.
Okay, that's fine, yep.
I always take it up.
Our actual for that was 113,
Right here.
657.40, but we had no winter.
Well, we had no winter and fuel costs were exceptionally low compared to what you're going to pay next year if things
Yes.
don't change.
Well, and is it gonna snow, is it not? Like,
Yeah.
is it gonna rain, is it not?
That's one of those things that we're pretty iffy on a lot. And then, so grease and oil, our year-to-date was 15,398.50. And I, went to 15,450. I don't really see us going too much over that.
Well, oil's not gonna get cheaper either.
So we can maybe raise that, or we can,
I think you're fine.
okay. The only other place that we might be able to get away with of moving, is I left the tire, repairs at 23,100. Last year we spent 15,000. We put up quite a bit of new tires on some of the stuff, so our stuff's getting a little bit better. So if we wanted to go to drop that down to about 18,000, we could probably be okay with that. Or do you wanna leave it where it's at?
I'd say drop it to 20.
Drop it to 20?
Drop it
Okay.
right to 20 and keep enough.
Those are some of the questions I had on my notes of what we were thinking about. Erosion materials. I do have a question for you guys. You guys are, so some of the projects we're working on right now, 39 and 20 that we're working on, redoing the shoulders and everything. I would love to I want to reseed, put seed in there. Would there be a company or a rancher or farmer, however you guys want to put that statement, to go out and be able to use a bell processor and put straw or hay on top of that so we can keep our erosion down? Do you know of anybody that would do that in the area?
Chrisman used to, I don't know if they still do.
Okay, would there be maybe a local person that we could hire?
I'll tell you what, right now, the way wheat straw and stuff like that's gonna be, it'd be better off to spread gravel and then just try to keep it from washing away.
Okay, all right, because sometimes somebody will have some junk stuff that they
Right.
wouldn't mind
Yeah.
disposing of, they have to get rid of it anyways. And if, I mean, we could ask and try and find if somebody has something that they would dispose, because I know it takes 5 bills per side per mile. So I do know, I just did it, so I do know that that's what it's gonna cost.
Area. Some farmers, ranchers in that area?
Yeah, and we can discuss that later, but I kinda wanna keep that $1,000 in that erosion, that whole spiel for that.
Mhm.
Just for that,
I have
instance.
1,200, is that right?
Yes, 1,200. We haven't used it, but we've never used that process. Auto gates is 2,000. The only thing I have about that is we have 2,000 in auto gates, but yet we still have, we buy steel to make the auto gates. We don't purchase auto gates, right? So are we leaving that in there? If we need to go purchase some, I don't know.
I don't know.
And I know from what we spend up there to have them made, 2,000 won't buy a set. It's more like 3,600, but if we have all the materials to make them, then I don't know if
You wanna move that over to the steel products?
I would rather move that to the steel products than
Okay,
to
then
have that.
let's do that. If we're gonna build them, then let's move that to steel products. So
Okay.
we'll take the auto gate line out.
Move the 2,000 up here and make it 5,000, make
Yep.
steel products 5,000, is that correct?
What line item was the steel? Oh, I found it.
Because if you're planning on.
3-0207,
If you're planning on building more auto gates, for, to widen a few of those out, then we probably better put it there.
okay, did I do that right? I zeroed out auto gates 3-0220 and added 3,000 to steel products 3-0207 to make it 5,000,
Yep.
correct?
Yes.
Signs,
All right. Signs, I left the signs, the same, which I already know we're gonna go over by the end of the year.
With those closed, Dawn was talking about those.
Yep.
I mean,
We have a
you're
few
not
things
saying
that we're gonna go
anything.
over
You're talking
with,
about the, private road stuff.
We have a ton of culverts that need reflectors put up so they can find them.
Yes.
They get buried.
I know we're gonna go a little over in that item, but we may be going under on some of the posts. So it's gonna be, we do eventually need to raise that, eventually. But I don't know if this year is actually the year that we need to raise it, because there's a few things that we have to do. Just because we have to, because things are kind of, well, I'll put it this way. When we started iWorks, we started noticing more of our stuff, right? I mean, which is great, that's what we're supposed to be doing. So once we started implementing iWorks, we're starting to get another grasp of what it's gonna cost. So I would personally wait until next year to adjust that line item. We might go over, but we'll be fine on the whole budget.
At 45.
Yeah, 4,500 for the signs, and then 1,000 for the sign posts,
I'm 1,100.
or 1,100, I'm sorry, yes.
That's what I'm at you.
Yep, 1,100. See signs, 3,000, and then 1,500 for the posts. Is what we had spent. So we were under on our signs for the last year, and we were over on our posts, so it kind of evened out a little bit in that aspect of it. We did give Gerald from Garden County a lot of stubs, so when they get their replacements back, we will be getting that, also. Okay, flags, barricades, flares, flags, and barricades is 500. And then miscellaneous, 1,500. Custom haul and gravel, I went from 10,000 to 7,500 because we did hire another truck driver. I have a picture of I don't know if it's on this phone, but the new trailer we have, Tim seemed to have a little fun, which we already know how to load it, but Tim loaded our biggest grader on the new trailer and it fits perfectly.
Perfect. Nice.
So, all that went well. I picked that up on Friday. So we do have our new trailer on premise.
Back to the custom haul gravel,
Yes,
7,500, right?
yes.
Was your total for supplies and materials 289,988?
So because we made some changes, my total was 293, but we did make some changes to everything. So what would the new total be?
289,988.
Okay, which would be just 2,000 less
Roughly.
than last year's budget, roughly, 290, so actually $1,000 less than last year's budget, so we kept that basically the same, if not a fraction of a penny
A
less.
little bit less. You good with that number though?
Yeah,
Okay.
yep. Because we went over in a few other items. So a machine hire, it was at 22,000 and I have it at 10,000.
We done bought everything we needed, huh?
Well, machine hire, that would be like, hiring Pat to go.
Sure.
So since we're almost full staff, that price, in my opinion, that price should keep going lower and lower because of our staff is getting more adequately.
You wanna keep some in there in case you have a flood,
Absolutely.
you have a blizzard, you have a.
Yep. That's why I didn't get rid of that fund completely. So that total on rental, equipment rental is, 10,000.
So what's the difference, probably a stupid question, what's the difference between 4,100 machine rental and 5-1100 machine hire rental under capital outlay? Is there a difference between those two?
Um,
The rental is like when you rented the mini for a while.
Right.
yep,
Okay, okay. Okay, so 10,000 in that one?
yes, ma'am.
15 or 10,000 is the total on that, right?
Yes.
Okay, got ya. Grant purchases total, other buildings, overhead doors. That must be like for the east shop or
What was this line item?
it says it's the 5-0265 other buildings overhead doors, but I mean, it's
That's a
been
reach,
zero
yeah.
across the board for,
It's a weed shed problem.
Oh, maybe, yeah, cause I don't have that line item.
do away with him.
And I would assume this is the spreadsheet that Caleb gave me. So I would assume that he already had taken care of that.
Okay,
So pickups 5-302, I left the same as 31,500.
550?
Yeah, 550. I don't foresee us buying another pickup right now. That doesn't mean we don't have an incident where we
Wreck one,
wreck one and we need a
haul one
pickup.
up, need one, blow one up.
Yep, and trucks is zeros. I'm sorry, trucks was zero for last year. I moved, $46,200 into that one. And that truck wise is for, a water truck / another semi. Just in case, cause right now we're having an issue with the semi that pulls the water truck right now. It, not doing very good, or the water tanker, let me say that. And then I think all I did was move, let's see, cause last year we had, so all I did was move the tractor fund from last year, basically, over and put it into the trucks. Cause with last year, our
I see, yeah, we're not buying a tractor, considering buying a truck, and we're just moving truck to truck, okay, got it.
Yeah,
So
I
your
just,
trucks are 46,200, correct?
yes, the
Okay.
trucks is 46,200.
And the tractor
And the
is,
tractor would be 0 this year.
you can see that, like, that
I
makes
did.
sense.
Yep, I'm with
Okay.
it. And then the grader, there's the grader,
Yep, there's a
No
grader,
loaders.
a
motor
72.
graders, hold on. Motor graders, what'd you have under motor graders, equipment purchase?
72,936.59.
Yes.
Can I make it 72,32?
So, just a reminder that 72,936.59, I'll do my math again, but that is the excavator and the grader
Together.
together.
Okay, so it'd be 72,937,
There you go.
and it's the.
I have to check my other
grader-
fund on that.
Grader payment,
Grader / excavator, many. Anyway,
Yeah, cause I think we had that, I will check my funds again on that, but I'm pretty positive those are the two
well, we
added
came
together.
close, so it's gotta be close. I think, right?
Yep,
Is that a 7-year or 5-year deal?
5-year.
Because we.
5-year and then $1 at the
97%,
end.
So it's gotta be close.
So the grader alone would be 80,000, seems to me.
So the grader loan, I can go back there just before we're done and look up both and add them together, and then we'll come up, because if I remember right, we had the machine hire. There was a fund that we were talking about, because last year we paid the motor, or the excavator out of a different fund.
and we had a trade on the grader.
Well, that may be the deal. This is trade-in.
So I would think the 72,936 is darn close, because that was 1 year and we came 97%, so one more year would be about the same, right?
Yeah, they're all locked in for the same 5 years. I will go back there and I'll look at the total right.
Because that could be a significant number, but I think Leif's right. I think we
We had a trade on the deal.
it was right at 300,000. I was thinking 400, and that would make the difference for both of them, probably.
Yeah, for some reason that seems low to me, but I think the blade, I think that's for the motor grader, and for some reason, I don't see the excavator in my line item. On the new,
How many hours have we ran that? You knew I'd ask at some point.
we're almost ready for, oil change, so I think we're almost 200 hours in it already.
Yeah.
So we put it on hold because we're working on project 39, so as soon as,
You get the culvert cleaning, because that's what you'll use to clean the
yep,
culvert.
that'll clean that'll hook to that, so we're getting ready to put a lot more hours.
Was there any damage on that machine when it was tipped?
No, one dent in the little door, didn't even scratch the paint.
Wouldn't be noticeable?
Oh, no, absolutely not, no.
Nothing needs replaced or repaired to make that.
No, there was a little bit more, scratching of paint when they, slid in and was sitting against a culvert.
So an excavator is gonna typically get roughed up compared to about any other piece of equipment there is.
I have
One
yet-
thing's gonna get scratched and dented, it's gonna be an
I
excavator.
have yet to see an excavator with paint on their back end of it.
Yeah, you're always brush
Rubbed off all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so on motor graders, 5-0307, 72,937 is what you have for now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I will, before we leave in the next After I go through this, it'll be 5 minutes later, and I'll come back and I'll give you the actual,
I'm gonna be out of here in 5 minutes.
Yep.
oh, you wanna be out here in 5 minutes?
Well, I'm just saying,
Let us know if it's not right.
you can
Yeah,
just
I'll let you
email
know
us.
if it's not right, cause right now, the one, if that's the actual payment for the excavator, or the mortar grader, then I don't see my other line item
Or we might contact Caleb to
for the
see.
machine hire rental. So, okay, so
That's
maybe.
what I thought it was, is that's where you had the excavator was on machine hire.
Yeah, that's where the machine, that's where the excavator did, I'm sorry, I did not see that line item. So the 1100 is for the excavator.
Oh, okay.
That's the excavator.
Is the radio equipment? Oh, wait, repeat that.
Okay,
Oh,
so
right here.
Machine hire rental right there.
Okay, that's.
that's the excavator.
So then you pull the excavator.
That makes perfect sense.
Okay, so that's where I was confused, sorry. Without my other notes, that's where
I don't know how you do it.
Okay, so greater payment, 72.
Yep.
72,937, right?
So that is the actual payment for that motor grader.
Okay. Got that
And
down.
that won't change for the next 4 more years.
So then we're down to trailer.
And then trailers, that is at 42,000. So if we're interested in purchasing another, belly dump, because we still have the double doors, the old ones that we have, that's basically the price of the new one that we just purchased a while back.
Okay. How much lighter are those in the village? I'm just
Oh,
curious.
they're a lot lighter. And,
Pay,
yeah, and
increase substantially.
they work really well. I've ran it a few times already.
Okay.
So office equipment, I left it at 2,000.
Trying.
The Mini X is at 20,000, the rental. Okay, so that's pretty much the end of that.
So, I'm sorry, Eric, trailers, you had 42,000 for a belly dump.
Yep,
Office equipment's 2,000.
yes.
Machine hire rental, 20,902.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's the X.
Do you wanna make it 902, cause that's the actual payment?
Okay. Hydraulic studies, 11,000. Why didn't we use anything in hydraulic studies? Because we had,
Yep, they did not send us a bill, and I
Oh.
can't pay if they don't send us a bill.
well, that's great.
So I'm very frustrated with them, because we've called them multiple, and I mean multiple times they haven't.
And they've done the study.
Do we need to change that from 11,000 to include
Yeah,
this year's?
Yeah, so
bill
that'll be
since we haven't had one?
22,000, cause it's technically, we should have made that payment, but
Mhm.
I couldn't get anybody to send us an invoice.
So we need to change hydraulic studies to 22,000 to include 2026 study, right?
Yeah, cause you get the bill all at once, you're gonna get it as
Right.
one big dump.
Mm-hmm.
I'd put
We better
that.
have.
And they've
funds.
done their scope of work, have they not? Or do you know?
I don't think so.
Oh, wow. So
I
they've
don't think
hired
so.
one and they haven't.
I don't think they've done,
That's why they have some spill, I guess.
I mean, so that's why I'm trying to figure out why they haven't sent us a bill. I've called them, I've emailed them, we've done everything we can, and this is the response I
So
get.
hydraulic studies is 22,000.
Okay.
Right, I changed that from 11,
Yeah,
so we can cover that,
Yep.
is that right?
Yes.
Be.
Bridge inspections,
2,700, cause we will have some more bridges to inspect the other half this year.
and that includes Tom's licensing and continuing it. He only had to do that every 4 years, didn't
Every
he?
4 years, but I think we broke it out as a cost thing over
I think
that
so.
period of
I think
time.
so.
Yeah, I'm open to try.
2,700 on that one, so for capital outlays, I have 240,289.
Sounds right.
240, you said?
Yeah, 240,289.
That's actually less than last year.
Well,
Well, I have,
that's his
I have
actual
30.
expenditures. 218,450 was last year.
yeah, I have a little over last year.
And then transfers, that don't affect us yet. So bottom line number, 1,490,856.
Sounds good.
Is that what you have, Eric?
Well, we changed everything, so yeah, that would be
True, which is down almost
Which,
almost 300,000 from last year, it's down.
well, so last year, we had, 1.615435. That was the total budget expenditures. We had to add that 172,000 from, our payment for the,
Oh,
for
yeah,
the.
right here,
Yep,
right here, Lynn.
yep.
170,000, sorry, 1,703,610.
So technically, off of my budgeted expenditures from last year, we are up, roughly $16,100 from last year.
What's that be wages?
Okay. If I did my Nebraska math, which sometimes is not very good.
No, I was looking at you because.
So I'm going off of these numbers right here. Right? So,
We'll see.
so I tried to keep us fairly close so we didn't have to raise everything, because we did have a little bit left over.
So we had 1,703,610 last year. I have 1,490,856 this year. Am I off somewhere?
$300,000 reduction.
That's what I have, but I don't know.
So if I'm going off of what Caleb sent me right here, so,
These dates are wrong.
no, yep, I know, but I went off of the
These
expenditures.
dates are wrong.
Oh, so
That's 24,
that's-
25. These are 25, 26.
So where we were at last year for our expenditures last year?
1,274,254,
1,274,000?
254,18.
That's actual expenditures.
Right,
Yeah, not
Right.
budgeted.
not budgeted. You budgeted 1,703,610.
Yeah, and another.
This is off a year. I don't know why
I don't know why I ended
that
up that
form
way.
is off a year, but he and I are gonna have a conversation about that.
Um,
Cause that's very confusing when you're trying.
yeah, it was pretty tough, because I was kind of going off of this last year also.
Right. If you run into that holler, Eric, I can
But-
send you my spreadsheet that's got last year's budget on it. I don't know why that's a year off. Okay,
So I'm going through my budget again, but I thought I went off my expenditures here.
do you want me to
unless-
send you this?
I'm gonna re-go through it again. I'm gonna do it all again, just to make sure, because
Okay,
$300,000 is
the
quite a
bottom-
bit to be
You have
off.
the bottom numbers, right? Budgeted last year, 1,703,610.
Okay,
Sorry, I'll wait for you.
so,
And
Yeah,
that's right here.
yep, I have that.
And then
1,706.
expenditures for last year, 1,254,254,18.
18, yep, I have that. So I'm gonna
And
go
then
back
this
through our
year's-
budget.
Then this year's proposed budget, you're proposing 1,490,000.
The paperwork from the guy messed me up.
I'm sorry.
The
Yeah.
Caleb's
So
paperwork.
this year, what I have for your proposed is 1,490,856.
Yeah, that won't be right. There's no way that's.
So we just went through them all.
Yeah, let me. Our next budget workshop might be a little different. Because the proposed stuff I was going off of might have been 24, 25.
No, I was following you across, and I was asking you if you were way under or way over
Oh,
on your
yeah.
line items.
So if we do that, because actually, some of the budget we didn't move from 24 to 25.
I did,
Does that make sense?
I did.
She did.
I got it here.
I'm with you.
This 25, 26 budget is right here,
Okay, we're good.
and
I have
I
it,
plugged in the claims.
I have it also right here, one of the reports.
Perfect.
I would love to throw these away or burn them or whatever.
Do you want me to send you what I have?
No, I have it all right here,
Okay.
and I made all my notes and everything, we're good to
Okay.
go. Good to go. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Woof, that's a big one down.
Yeah, it always, hopefully it doesn't change or anything.
I don't know, I mean,
I mean, I tried not to increase, the only thing I really tried to
Exactly.
increase was our payroll. I mean, payroll and insurance, that's the only thing.
but if the
Really tried to
numbers are
increase.
as is and you didn't change anything, I'm down 300,000, which you're right, it's a lot, but you only use 75% of your budget as well because we had a mild winter and there's a lot of things that
Short
played into
staff.
that, yeah.
But I would sure hate to go under 300,000 and then
You
be
need-
over 120,000 because
We still have to compensate for full staff, we have to compensate for a nasty ugly winter,
yep.
hopefully we get it. We're going to snow,
Okay.
but.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm trying to, try to
You
keep our
two
budget
want the
minimal.
spreadsheets or not?
Please.
Decide forward and over.
What you'll get is the whole shebang, so you'll get roads for 24, 25, 25, 26, and 26, 27.
Yep.
The green tabbies are the ones for this budget we're currently working on.
Okay.
Can you send that to me, please?
He said no, it's your chance,
Jesus.
it passed, Barry.
There's always a
Just
second,
kidding.
the third chance is the best chance, right? Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You guys
Just
have a
kidding.
good day. If you would like to look at the new trailer, anybody, it's, sitting in the lot, hooked up to the dump truck,
Oh, sorry, Donna, I don't mean to keep
so.
shoving them all the way over there, right?
Inventory is gonna be on the next agenda.
We're working on
Let
it.
Chelsea and Lauren know.
Okay,
Know if you're, it's in mind.
All right.
yeah, I know it's in there, we got,
Don, did you say you wanted this?
yeah, this month's terrible.
By statute, I have to have it there next month,
Okay, yep, we're working on
or next meeting, sorry, not next
it.
month.
Okay, yep. We're working on it as we speak,
Okay,
so.
and we'll just have, if you're not here, just have somebody, cause I'm gone for the rest of the week.
I'll be here on the 8th. Oh, you want it? Okay,
No, whenever, I'm just saying, for the rest of the week, I'm gone,
okay,
but I'll share next week on.
Good.
So,
perfect.
cause you'll have to sign some paperwork.
And I'll be here for that meeting. Cause then I'm going out of town after that for the weekend. Thank you.
Thanks,
See you
John.
guys. Thank you.
See you.
Yeah.
Email sent real quick, cause if I don't do it right now, if my day goes like Monday went, no one will see it till. I can see that. She said, got my phone over here, I threw my binder at dawn. You're not gonna start throwing stuff back at me. All right, there you go.
Thank you. I assume that's a wrap.
Last year's budget and the year before that's budget and this year's budget. But the green tabbies are the ones you want. Is that it? I think that's it. Are you good to adjourn, Dawn?
Yep.
Late for the adjourn.
Very much so. Thank you very much.
Meeting adjourned 11:20.
Y'all have a good day.